following is a presentation of Disruption Networks.
The Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley was born when 3 top producing agents with over 25 years of combined experience selling real estate joined forces to take real estate to the next level. We practice with honesty, integrity, and the knowledge to help make the buying and selling process easy and stress-free for all of our clients. We pledge to always make our clients our top priority from start to finish and even after the house is closed. We will always be a valued resource for information and assistance for our buyers and sellers. Our customers over the years have become not only past clients, but great friends. As we join hands together as the Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley, we look forward to serving our clients and our community and making a positive difference. You can reach us at 315-601-9630 for all of your real estate needs.
When it's your hard-earned money on the line that you are investing into a home, it makes sense to choose a proven professional to assist you in making one of the biggest investments you may ever make. Josh's dedication of over 20 years to the home construction industry allows him to bring knowledge and experience to your doorstep. That means you can feel confident and comfortable with his service to you. Past clients love his attention to detail and thorough written reports. By allowing Priceless Inspections to help you make a well-informed decision concerning your property, you will find that a quality inspection is priceless. Follow Priceless Inspections on Facebook or call 315-525-8725.
Hi, this is attorney Nick Pasalacqua. The team of attorneys I have assembled at Pasalacqua & Associates has been carefully hand-picked to include the best trial attorneys in the particular areas of the law that we practice. Have you been charged with DWI or any other crime? Members of our team include former assistant district attorneys, now fighting to protect your rights 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you or someone you love been seriously injured in a motor vehicle accident? Members of the team at Pasalacqua & Associates include former insurance defense attorneys, now fighting to ensure that you get every penny you're entitled to. If you need legal help quick, don't waste your time or money calling anyone else. Remember, for legal help quick, you better call Nick and the team at Pasalacqua & Associates. 315-500-NICK or 315-500-6425 or visit cnytriallaw.com today.
YOLO, infidels, that's right. It's Hacker Hameen.
This is Al Schneer from the band Mo.
Hey, this is Corey Glover from Living Color.
And you're listening to EC Radio.
And you're listening to EC Radio.
Live on EC Radio with the Z-Man. So take the pizza out of your fat moron mouth. Sit back and listen before I give you a $5 face slap. You'll never forget, infidels. YOLO.
Welcome to EC Radio Podcast. We would like to thank all of our sponsors for joining the Disruption team, and we hope that you will support all of our sponsors. And of course, we appreciate you listening to this program.
EC Radio, Disruption Networks. EC Radio, Disruption Networks.
Oh, yes, that wonderful sound of my distorted voice coming through your earlobes right now.
You're throwing me way off, dude.
Audio fornication, baby.
No, you're throwing me out. I'm waiting for that. Oh, shit, fuck. Chicken, chicken, I fucked up.
That's not happening right
now. Oh, wait, he's actually going.
I'm actually doing it. Can you believe it? I think I'm getting the hang of it, chicken.
Yeah, it's time for Todd to mix it all up again.
Just diving right into
we always just dive right into it.
I don't even know what's happening, but I like it.
It's EC Radio. We're live on the D. DisruptionNetwork.net. Check us out on the World Wide Web. That is our brand new website. Brand spanking new. Hop over there, download the podcast, and there's so much great content. It's me, Z Chicken.
What up?
We got Deanna hanging out with us today.
Yeah, girls all week long so far.
Well, here's the thing: is we were hanging out at O'Donnell's one time.
Every day of the week, you gotta have a new one.
Usually it's like so much D that
you gotta rotate it.
I agree. We were hanging out at O'Donnell's one night, and she's like, "I'll come on your show sometime." I'm like, all right, what do you do? I'm like, we never know what we're going to do, so
right?
You fit right in. Welcome.
Yes.
Welcome. It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping in.
Of course, thanks for having me.
Like Chicken said, we need some more women around here. Like to mix it up a little bit.
Well, I'm glad to be part of the criteria.
Before we get into all the awesome content that you're about to hear on EC Radio today, got to give some love and respect out to our sponsors. A good quality home inspection is
Priceless.
That's right, Chicken. Mr. Adliber, you are. Call Josh Amodio today, our very dear friend, at 315-525-8725 for your next home inspection. In-depth detail reports, thorough inspections, listens, pays attention to details. My man Josh has been doing it for years and years and years and years and years. In fact, if you go to his Instagram right now, you're probably going to see a selfie of him on somebody's roof. Because he takes one every day, if you notice.
Yep.
That's how in-depth he gets into it. Like, he climbs your roof. He goes into the corners of your basement. He goes into your attic and clears out cobwebs and has to fight off little dogs. I mean, Josh is into all that stuff because a good quality home inspection is
priceless.
Exactly.
Call
him today.
He's got to come back in again.
We need him to come back. Well, the weather's nice. He's out there. He's busy right now.
He's probably climbing a mountain.
If you need your home inspected before you put your home up for sale, or maybe you're buying a home, or maybe you want to update your home, call them today, 315-525-8725, and step down to the showroom at Steep Ponte Volkswagen at 5046 Commercial Drive in Yorkville. See why it's easy to do business with Steep Ponte Volkswagen. Hit them up on that, steeppontevolkswagen.net. And when you need legal help quick,
you better call Nick.
Call our man Nick Pasalacqua and his team of associates at 315-500-NICK, or hit him up at cnytriallaw.com.
Yeah, I thought you were going to join me on that one.
No, I wanted you to do it, but I wanted you to do it with like your little, like kind of like a commercial style jingle voice.
I said that's why you were going to like join me as a emphatic.
I think that's how we have to do it. We have to do. Can you sing, Deanna?
I can try. I'm not promising results.
So let's try this, all right?
Okay.
Need legal help quick? You better call Nick.
You want me to do that?
Yep.
All right. Hold on.
This is a live on-air recording session.
What was it again?
Need legal help quick? You better call Nick.
Need legal help quick? You better call Nick.
That's good. Hey, all right.
No,
I like
she got
it.
on the first try.
Well, no, we're never good on the first try.
I mean,
Chicken.
she did okay.
Wait, no,
I got some natural skills.
You do?
Yes.
Can you do a death metal voice?
I mean, I can try, but need legal help quick? You better call Nick. I don't know about that one.
All right. We need some vocal work around here.
Yeah.
Write her name down, Chicken. Take her number.
Oh, that's how this works.
Oh, yeah. This
is the interview.
Yeah, that was smooth. I mean, I'll give you the credit.
Ultimate wingman over here.
I see.
I'm in the Wingman Hall of Fame, by the way, in the 90s.
Yeah, are you?
Yeah, I'm old now. Nice. Anyhow, we do need a woman's voice around here a little bit more. So, can you sing? Are you Are you a singer?
Only when I'm drunk in the shower. Both are better. Like
being
together.
drunk in the shower.
Yeah, like that's when just like Mariah Carey comes out.
I think you'd be like row, row, row your boat.
No.
Is it often that you're in the shower drunk?
I mean, it depends on how drunk I am, but it's definitely happened more than I'd like to admit.
It's like do you ever shower stoned? Obviously you have.
Every day.
Yep. And you're like, it takes forever. You like read the shampoo bottle 3 times and realize you masturbated 4. Like, oh shit, I gotta get out of the shower now.
Yeah.
I wish I knew what that was like because it sounds fun.
Chicken's one of those guys that will bring a UC into the shower with him.
No, I don't shower.
Who doesn't?
No.
I love my shower
down.
beers.
It tastes like Coors Light when you're done.
and it gets a little suddy.
And I love my UC. I love it, and I'm tempted to go get one now.
There's one. There's a
warm. I know warm UC.
Yeah,
you do it, bro.
Not so good.
No, any warm beer I can't.
I was just gonna say, who drinks any beer warm? I mean,
it's just it's got to be cold.
Has to be, absolutely.
Well, Guinness is supposed to be warm.
Is it?
Yeah.
All the years
Guinness
I've worked at a bar, I've never known
warm.
that.
Yeah, it's like the Irish thing and stuff.
To each his own.
Tommy's checking and he says, we need that estrogen around here.
Tommy can't be the only one providing it.
Right.
I don't even know Tommy, and I feel bad for him.
Silver is saying, someone call the vets. These pythons are looking sick, huh? You like that? I saw Silberth in the gym last night. He actually goes to the gym.
Yeah.
I didn't realize
Dude,
it.
look at him. He's got freaking...
He's got chest.
Yeah.
They're like...
He's like all titty, man.
He's got bouncer chest. That's what I call that.
Yeah, he was a offensive lineman.
He's got the quintessential bouncer chest.
He does.
You need to get out of here, young man.
You need to do something besides chest, dude.
No, he was running. I saw him running last night.
Still can put in some work, man.
Yes. We also got our text line up and rolling. It's 315-351-2940. If you want to text us, hit us up. Longwood's always sending us naked pictures. Not of himself, but of women. So, Longwood, if you're listening.
Consent is a thing, you know?
Send
you
more.
might have to just make sure you get the okay.
Well, he's got that really long lens. You could get right in there real close.
Yeah.
You know.
Horrible.
I wonder what he's got planned
Close up does not always mean good. I mean,
no. Sometimes a little bit of far away is better.
Far away in the dark, bag
Drunk.
over your head. Yeah, drunk.
Yep.
Maybe just completely unconscious.
Yeah, it's probably in the distance.
Who have you been dating?
That's why she's
Nobody.
on here. The little
Nobody.
Spitfire, watch out.
I am.
She'll tear this place apart.
I wonder what
Watch out.
Longwood's got going on for Naked Gardening Day.
You think he celebrates Naked Gardening Day?
I imagine he's got a girl
I think
for it.
everybody should celebrate Naked Gardening Day.
I don't know if you want to see that.
Seems interesting.
It's Cinco de Mayo.
When I'm out there trimming my bush.
Yeah.
I don't know if people want my clothes on.
Well,
you shouldn't make assumptions for other people. Maybe some people don't. Maybe they just want to see what's going on.
Yeah.
When you're trimming your bush.
I don't know about that. When you get scissors in your hand, you
you'd
got
be
your
surprised.
thing out there.
There's some freaky people out there that are into some weird shit, and you could possibly be part of that weird shit.
Yeah. You never know.
I don't know.
It's like the
There's
jackpot,
somebody
man.
out there that wants to see you naked.
He just
chicken.
wants to justify being naked gardening.
I want you to celebrate Naked Gardening
Should
Day
I have a
too.
hoe in my hand too?
However you want to do it. There's many different ways to celebrate Naked Gardening
Put little
Day.
tulips on my penis.
Yeah, a hose, a hoe, a shovel. Anyway,
a shovel.
I'm gonna do it by planting a tree. I'm celebrating Naked Gardening
be a
Day
tree hugger?
dude. I'm
Naked
half
tree hugger.
I'm a half a tree hugger, anyways.
Jesus.
I am too.
That's how I'm celebrating Naked Gardening Day. I'm gonna plant a tree.
Is that today? Is that what that is?
No, it's May the 5th.
Oh,
Cinco de Mayo.
is supposed to be Naked Gardening Day.
Well,
okay.
no,
not always. the same
Naked
day,
Gardening Day is supposed to be Cinco de Mayo.
Oh, it's backwards. Okay, now I'm on the same page with you. I mean, it seems like it could go hand in hand, I mean, naked, drinking. It just always works out that way.
Well, Naked Gardening Day is a whole other animal, though. I mean, it has to do with Mother Earth and getting connected with the Earth and into your naked body.
I'm sorry. Did you just assume the gender of the Earth?
Mother
you
Earth.
genderfied?
Yeah,
You genderfied the Earth?
I'm gonna slut shame
poor
her too.
That poor flat Earth.
Oh, Jesus.
The poor flat Earth.
Every other planet can be round, but Earth, no, there's no way, dude. It's fucking square.
Tommy's checking in again. He says, chicken shots fired, so look out. And then he said, if I'd send it a dick, you'd need Google Earth to see it. That's funny. And our resident cameraman, David Bauer, checking in. He says, his camera's ready. Dave, you are not going to be my camera guy. I'm sorry. I have that already taken care of. We got
Again, he's got that long lens to get right in there.
We don't want those close-ups. You'll see all my knuckle bumps.
Whoa.
Anyways, I have the camera, the photography already set up for Naked Gardening Day. My mom's going to do it.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's a nice thing.
I'm kidding. But chicken.
No, he's not.
No, I'm not.
Listen, we were just talking about weird fetishes and shit. Who knows? Maybe you have this weird Oedipus complex that nobody knows about.
What's okay? I'm the old guy. What's an Oedipus complex?
An Oedipus complex is where a male seeks the attributes of his mother and his significant other.
Then he gouges his eyes
Alternatively,
out.
no, first of all, he did not gouge his eyes out. So if I am correct, it was his wife who found
Wait,
out
who's
about
him?
Oedipus.
Oh,
It was
Oedipus?
actually, yeah, it was.
So is this like some Greek mythology
yes,
shit?
Yes. It was. I think it was Socrates or Sophocles, one of the two.
Oedipus Rex.
Yes, Oedipus Rex. And yeah, so then alternatively, men have the Oedipus complex where they seek the attributes of their mother, and that's what they look for in a partner for life. And then women have an Electra complex where they seek the attributes of their father. Daddy issues, so to speak.
Well, I don't have mommy issues.
I have plenty of daddy issues.
Yeah, we all got daddy issues.
Mine are just underlying and only come out every so often.
Who's your daddy?
Anyway,
no one right now. So.
Into bouncers. Hilarious. I do got to mention though, we have a full show coming on. Producer Pileggi is
Do you have any idea what they're coming into right now?
I didn't know what I was coming into.
Our producer Pileggi is walking the streets right now in search for the perfect slice of pizza.
He's probably lost.
Right.
Knowing Pileggi, he's out of Herkimer. He's like, where the fuck am I going?
I told him you got to go up to Mohawk Street and take a left.
He's probably having a conversation with Cowboy.
So Pileggi's out on the streets. We should call him up on the cell phone and see how he's doing out there. I think he's a little bit nervous out there. So he's in search of the perfect slice of pizza, as a matter of fact.
We're going to find him come back in an Uber.
Yeah, you probably. Like, dude, where am I?
He's out down on Varick Street.
Also coming up later on in the 4 o'clock hour, Anthony Labarbera, amazing singer, amazing local singer from the Herkimer area. In fact, him and Pileggi are boys. They grew up together.
Are they really? Did you assume their gender as well just now?
I know that they're boys.
I'm sorry, that'll be my last one.
No, keep them coming. No, please, keep them coming. But Anthony Labarbera in the house. He's does this really cool Frank Sinatra thing, so we'll talk to him about that in a little bit. But for now, Deanna's in the house. Putting genital labels on
Genital
shit.
labels.
I can't even talk. She's got me confused tonight.
Genital labels.
I leave most men dazed and confused. That's okay.
Is that what happens?
Yeah. They
You
usually don't know what's going on after I'm done.
Every time I have a woman in the studio, I have to ask this question, and it's pertaining to you now. Why do all women hate each other?
I mean, I don't really have an answer for you. I guess it just depends on the individual woman. I personally cannot stand females. I hate anybody that is just
You hate
a
'em all?
bitch. Like, I'm a bitch, okay? I get that. I embrace it. I own it. I love it. But I feel like there's different kinds of bitches. You know, there's real bitches, fake bitches, dumb bitches, fat bitches. You know what I mean? I'm a real bitch, to the extreme. I have no filter. I can't stand fake bitches. I can't stand bitches that are just always trying to be deceiving and spiteful and just no. Leave that shit outside. Ain't nobody got time for your drama. I got enough of my own. I don't need yours.
Why is it a competitive thing?
With women?
Yeah.
Fuck if I know. I don't compete with nobody. I'm bad as fuck. I don't need nobody to compete with me.
I like that she says there's different levels of bitches.
Yeah, no, there definitely
Can
is.
we go through the levels of bitches?
I thought she just did.
Yeah, no,
Well,
that's
She's
just,
like,
that
bitch
was
soup, bitch stew, bitch kebabs.
There's fake ass bitches. There's fat bitches.
Yeah, I mean, it's
There's
just, you know,
dumb
there's
skinny bitches.
There's slutty bitches, you know, those I can't stand the most. If you're
Hey,
gonna
stop
be,
slut shaming.
if you're gonna be a hoe, you can go ahead and do that shit, but you could do it respectfully as well. You don't have to just join around to every single individual who wants to fuck you. Have at least some
They're
standard.
caring, giving people.
Yeah, I'm
They're
sure.
very generous.
Yeah. I see you have your experience with it.
So we're up to 10 different levels of bitches right now.
Yeah, no, I mean, it goes even farther than that because then there's the degree of bitchiness.
What about skanky bitches?
It depends on how skanky. Some skanky bitches are only for show. Some don't actually do a damn thing.
Why would you want to show that you're a skank?
Yeah.
Just for the image of it all.
You want to be known
There's
as a skank?
images.
I don't personally.
I mean, a woman would want to be known as a skank.
but
and not
yeah,
really be
because
a skank?
you can kind of get the best of both worlds with that. You can get the attention that you're seeking from men by having them look at you and lust after you, but you don't actually do any of the work.
Yeah, we call those cock teases.
Well, they're synonymous, I suppose.
Hippopotamus.
I'm gonna hit you.
See, why do all women want to hit me?
They do.
I get that a lot.
I don't know, dude. I'm Spanish, so I have an extra.
Oh, you know, today's National Hug a Mexican Day.
I'm not a fucking Mexican, you dipshit.
It is, though.
Fucking Cuban.
You're Cuban?
I am Cuban.
Full-blooded?
No, I'm half and half.
What's
I'm,
the other half?
White.
Oh, yeah, you're
White.
white.
Yeah.
We're just white.
Well,
just white.
we don't really know because both my mother and grandmother bounced around from foster homes throughout their lives. So we don't really have a family tree, so to speak, to follow. So we just know that we're white.
So
but my father is 100% Cuban.
Is he?
Yep.
Did he come over on a raft or something?
He was actually the first generation American, and my grandfather came over on a stowaway. So one step up from a raft, I suppose.
All right, so let's talk about how your grandfather got to this country.
Fuck if I know. He was sneaky about it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
In some compartment in a boat?
That's what I was told.
That's awesome.
I know, right?
Good thing there wasn't a wall.
That's
How would
a
he get
great
over?
story. How do you not know that?
I mean, I was young when he died, so it was kind of I never really got to spend too much time with him. Or at 6 years old, I'm not really worried how Grandpa came over here. I'm worried about where his fucking TV remote is. So,
yeah, but now being in your 20s, you should probably dig into your family history a little
well,
bit.
that's how I found out
cool,
about
though.
it. So my father and I were actually having a conversation about it a few years ago when I went down to see my family. And we just kind of came up in a conversation. We were going through old photos, and we found his I don't even know what it was. It was a visa, I suppose, of some sort, and it had his address, but he lied straight to the fucking Cuban government. Did not tell them that was not where he was going. It was the opposite side of the country that he said he was going to, and that motherfucker ended up in New Jersey. And dude, that was the end of that.
Wow. He docked in New Jersey, not in
because
usually they go to Miami.
I don't know the fucking venture he took. I just know he came from Cuba. He ended up in Jersey, stayed there all his life. Then at the end of his life, he was in North Carolina.
That's a cool story.
Yeah,
it is
for sure.
How'd you get to Utica?
We don't talk about that.
Yeah,
shit.
Boy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Next
Boy got
subject.
A boy got you here, huh?
Yeah.
And now are you like stuck? Do you feel like Utica's the Venus flytrap
Oh,
of your
fuck
life
my
right
life.
now?
I'm totally not trying to stay in Utica like for the rest of my life. I definitely want to like get back home, but I did just sign a new 12-month lease, so.
Where's home?
Jersey.
Jersey?
Yep.
What
Jersey. No, like right by the New York City area.
Okay.
Like literally, like New York City was 5 minutes away from me. I
like
could
Fort
see
Lee?
the skyline. Yeah, Fort Lee,
You live in
actually.
Fort
Yep,
Lee?
that
Is
is
that
my
where all your
hometown.
family is still?
Mm-hmm. Palisades Park, which is right like the next town over.
Copy
but
that.
mm-hmm.
I know where you at, girl.
Yeah, yeah.
You're not too far
so-
from home. It's not like you,
I miss
you
the
can
city.
travel, though. You
Yeah,
can-
no,
it's right
exactly.
there.
It's not, but with my V8, you know, it's kind of a gas guzzler, so it takes just about $100 just to get there and
Damn.
back. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
gas is going up more, too.
298 miles. I know. What the fuck is this? I work 60 hours a week and still need food stamps. I don't understand.
Yeah, go eat, buddy. Pileggi did make his way back.
know,
We-
I've seen that.
You know, it was
Oh,
a
hello.
bit.
That is not a pizza.
Oh, thank you.
We were worried that you got lost, man. We
Yeah.
thought like you're.
Yeah. Did you? All right, we'll talk about your journey in a minute. Eat your food. You get a little something in your stomach, and we'll talk about it. Pileggi's a nervous guy sometimes.
Yeah.
He can be very Nicky nervous.
Well, he's
if
out
you
of
will.
Herkimer. He's
Well, yeah,
amped up, you know.
right.
You
And
got
it-
him in the middle of Cornhill here.
I know.
Fucking just like, yeah, come on over. It'll be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, Pileggi is one of those Herkimer residents who's not on meth, but he's still nervous. so,
Jesus.
you know.
Are we sure he's not on meth?
Wait, well, that remains to be seen.
I mean,
He's a great kid. I love Pileggi. I do.
yeah, he's all right.
Yeah,
He's a good guy.
He's doing some good stuff around here. We're thankful that we have you, Pileggi. Sometimes he's excited though. His boy's coming in at 4:00, so they're gonna tell old
Cool.
stories. He just told me a great story how they saw some fat naked woman in a window together when they were kids, and it's still scarred from it. So
Oh, this poor woman. I
We're-
hope she like.
we're definitely
lost
touching on
the
that
weight.
story. You know that, right? The fat naked woman across the street from your house. We have to talk about it. I'm pre-selling the story, pal. We have to
Now he
sell
gets drunk and hits on fat naked women all the time.
it. Now,
Oh,
yeah,
my.
now it's a shtick.
It's just like that embedded memory, you know, the thing that just fucks you over later in life. You never really noticed.
Right.
Yeah, just don't look down.
Childhood traumas.
Yeah.
Gotta love them.
We all got them. We all got them for sure.
Definitely.
So you see chicken a lot at O'Donnell's, don't you?
I've only recently actually seen you there. Like I think the other night was the first time I've ever seen you there, and that's why I was surprised that you ID'd me because I was just like, oh, he's new.
I've only been here a year and a half.
Yeah, well, I've never ever seen you.
Yeah.
So you just don't pay attention. I
mean, unless it was just, I mean, I have definitely been there already drunk, and then I got to O'Donnell's. O'Donnell's is usually where I start and or stop. It's
Or
one
finish.
of the two. Yeah, like it's just that's just
Yep.
kind of where it is. It's home. It's home for me.
Or
Home is
like-
where you connect to the Wi-Fi.
Or when you're on your way to the other bar, you stop in O'Donnell's. And
Yeah.
Go to the bathroom because you know you get a clean toilet and you have a beer.
Except for there's no hand towels or hand dryers. So like I always forget that every time I wash my hands. I've been going to O'Donnell's for years, and I always forget that I can't dry my hands in the bathroom.
There's no hand dryer?
There is. That's the thing. It doesn't work.
Oh,
It
I did
hasn't
not
worked
know
in
that.
as long as I've been there.
Probably just needs to be hooked up. Probably just
There's
plug
a
it
fucking
in.
button I don't know about.
Yeah. But could we back up? You said home is where the Wi-Fi is.
Yeah. Yes.
That's the thing?
Yep.
You kids.
Yep.
Home is where the Wi-Fi is. Is this a frequent thing? Is this something like the kids say?
I'm
like,
old too, dude. I have no idea.
I don't know. I know that a friend of mine actually, we were out the other night and we had met somebody over at the Varick, and then it was just we didn't even have any money for anything. We just went to the bar because we were just sick of being at the house, and we were just like, all right, we're gonna get out of here. We're going home. But then we went to O'Donnell's, and that's what we meant when we said we were going home.
Gotcha.
O'Donnell's.
Yeah.
That's cool. You hear that, Chippy? Hear all that rubbing we're giving you? Giving you a bunch of rubs there,
Listen,
Chipper.
I'm not doing any rubs for anybody.
You know what they have?
Not
You
unless
are
I'm
right
getting
now.
one first.
I was, the other day I was working and I seen this thing and I'm gonna have to order it, but I'm afraid to order it when I'm working. And it's a bacon wrapped macaroni and cheese meatloaf.
Ooh. From
Right?
where?
At O'Donnell's.
At O'Donnell's?
Yeah.
Oh, stop.
They're cooking some serious shit in there right now.
Rewind. What?
Bacon, right? Bacon wrapped mac and cheese meatloaf.
So it's mac and cheese turned in with meat.
Yeah.
And then it's wrapped with bacon.
I'm assuming some.
Sounds like a cholesterol hand grenade.
It sounds like something I need to try, but
Yeah.
not when
Me
I'm
too.
working.
Right.
Right? Because I'll be over at the winery or something blowing it up because I'm not doing it at O'Donnell's.
Why not? Everyone else does.
Yeah, I seen those toilets.
But that thing, it's got to be big. It's got to be like a loaf.
That's what
Like,
she said.
Yeah.
What are you talking about, before or after?
Both. Both.
I'm definitely willing to try it sometime. But yeah, that sounds pretty good. I heard it was really good.
It sounds amazing.
Definitely. That's just like America.
Right?
It's America right there. Good job, Chip.
Bacon wrap.
I wonder if
macaroni
that was
cheese
like.
Is
meatloaf.
this on the menu every day?
I think so, yeah.
Come on.
Get out.
Chip, can you bring us some, please?
I know, right?
Oh, my God. That sounds amazing.
The cooks I got in there now are doing some really cool shit, man.
Yeah.
Like, I find it hard not to order something when I'm in there now. They got some good food going.
Well, we know who we have to go talk to with
Yep.
our new
I feel like working at a bar and or a restaurant, like you always end up doing that. Like there's just you just can't get out of it. You know what I mean? Like it's just part of like your shift basically is you have to just like participate in whatever is going on, whatever sale or whatever the case is. I used to actually work across the street. I need not name, just God forbid, but I worked across the street of O'Donnell's and
Was it the electric company?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you what the name of it is.
Okay.
Wink, wink. But like, oh my God, the food was always amazing. And so like every time, especially with the specials, oh my God, I always had to be like, oh, you know, you guys should let me try some because I'm going to sell it better. Definitely worked.
There's actually a lot of really good food on Varick Street that
Yeah.
people
There
aren't
is.
aware of.
There is.
The
There-
Harp,
The Harp,
Yes.
Zena's.
Nail Creek.
I have yet to go to Zena's. I want to go and get that gyro
Oh,
bowl
the
so
food is
fucking bad.
so
Like
good.
you don't even understand.
You're going to love it.
It's like you're in your grandma's house.
I just
They're
need to
great
get someone
people.
to take me.
The
That's
food
all.
is awesome.
That's a good description. It is kind of like
Right?
being in your grandma's house, especially if you go all the way to the back because they can use the old school
Yeah.
tables and you feel like you're in that's you're right
Brings
about
out that coffee, nice hot mud
I have,
coffee.
I have yet to go inside, but my sister and I used to sell roses on Varick Street this past season with Saranac and such. And like we walked down and we saw Zena's and there was a bunch of people outside that we were trying to sell the roses to. And I was just like, Jade, they're not buying, but like, yo, I want some food right now. Like, I don't even, we got some money. Let's just go, you know? Like, oh my God, it was delicious. And like ever since then, I've yet to get it out of my head.
There's some amazing food trucks out there
Oh, yeah.
as well.
But yeah, I mean Nail Creek,
Great food. Yeah.
The winery had some great food.
Lucan's,
Wakely's, man,
Man,
that whole block, and you don't realize it until you get down and you try some of this food. It's really good
Seriously.
Yeah,
It
and
is
then-
not just for drinking, you guys. Like, come
Right.
on, expand your horizons,
There you
live a
go.
little.
stuff. I really
Eat,
like
then drink.
go out to the Celtic Harp on a nice sunny day like today.
Yeah,
You
be
sit
perfect.
outside,
Beautiful.
right out there, and have lunch.
We're
You
hitting
got right
him
under
up
the
for
Utica
our
Club
new-
sign. Like,
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the day that we do this at the Harp.
yeah,
We have to do a show from the Harp in the patio one day. We have to.
That'd be
Absolutely.
It
awesome.
has to happen. Just like on an afternoon, like you're saying, like 3:00 in the afternoon, right across the street from the brewery,
yeah. I think
drinking
it's
Utica Club.
that, and we got to go hit up Nail.
Yeah,
Do it right on the deck at a Nail
absolutely.
too. Yeah,
All right,
let's do this.
and we're
Sounds
doing it
good.
right now.
Yes.
Let's pack
They're
up.
unaware
Let's
that we're
go.
going to do this, but
Please
Take it-
pardon our service interruption.
Right.
We'll be right back.
But you're right, though. There is a lot of great food on Varick Street. And then when Thursdays hit, and of course the concert series brought to you by our good friends at Creative Concerts, there's amazing food trucks on the street.
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
There's some good stuff.
Oh
in
my
there.
God. There's this one guy that's from the city and like I love him to death just because he's
What's
from
he
the
do?
city. He has the like the halal cart. Oh my God, that's it.
The what?
The halal cart. It's like
is that?
I don't know, maybe I'm being politically incorrect. But it's
Halal?
just the halal, yeah. The like fucking gyros and shit.
Oh.
Like
Oh, you're talking about Louis.
from the Grapevine.
I don't
The
fucking
grapevine?
know his name. I don't pay attention
That
to
dude
names.
hustles.
No, he's
He's
awesome.
everywhere. I
shit,
think
dude.
I think there's like 15 of them.
Oh,
Because everywhere you go, this dude is there and he's hustling.
He is.
And he's got a restaurant.
that is absolutely my favorite though.
He was at the Barded Mudfest last 2 weeks ago.
Of course he was.
Up there doing his thing.
I wish that Utica in general had a lot more of like an expansion of food like
What?
options though. No, I swear to God, like I feel like all that there is just fucking Italian places and
Oh,
Chinese
no.
places.
Oh,
Like
sweetheart.
I have yet to
Little block-
actually discover anything. I know that there's the one Spanish place that I like, and I haven't really been able to go there as of
How long
late.
have you been in this town?
Bitch, like 5 years.
5 years.
5 or 6
you
years.
need better
Yeah.
friends.
You do.
No shit.
You need people that show
I
you
don't
some
have
food.
friends. I think
You
that's
need
part of
fat
the
friends.
problem.
You need fat friends.
You're one of those no friend having bitches.
Yeah, like I said earlier, like I just don't like girls. Like they're all bitchy, and I just can't. I don't fuck with that shit. Like just be real or get out. Like that's just how I am. I just truly don't have time, patience, or energy.
I
to
feel
deal
most
with bullshit.
women just hate each other in general.
I don't give a fuck. Like
but we gotta back up and talk about this restaurant.
Oh,
thing.
Right.
yeah,
Yeah, you got to be fired up now.
Yeah.
'cause,
So
like, right over here, we got one really good Greek restaurant right over here at the Acropolis.
And then Zena's. We were talking about Zena's.
Right over here, you got Danielle. I mean, you said Italian.
All right, she wants to cut out the Italian.
Okay, we'll cut out the
We're
Italian.
cutting
I'm
out
sick
the
of
Italian.
pizza and Riggies. Like that's great and all. Like don't get me wrong, they're delicious, but like I'm not.
Okay,
I don't,
let's get to you. What are you into? Like, what do you want to eat? And I could probably name off about 5 restaurants in that.
Okay,
genre.
so I already got my one Spanish place down, but I'd like some different Spanish places than
You
El
try out
Barajo.
Barajo?
That is my place.
love
That's El
that place.
Barajo.
Yeah.
Every time I go in there, they're always trying to hit on me, and it's just like, no, bro.
What about,
I just
can you say
want
it
my
again?
Food. What?
El Barajo.
El Barajo.
What about Joel's over there in
I don't really want to.
How about Mikasa? Mikasa's a really
Oh my
great
God! What
joint,
the
too.
one that's down south in South Utica, Mikasa
Genesee
Tu
Street.
Mucha?
No, not that one.
Oh Jesus!
No,
Okay,
not
good. Because the name alone throws me away.
No, it's called Mikasa, and it's right on Oneida Square, kind of right next door to Palermo's Pizza.
Shut up! I've
amazing
never
place.
seen it a day in my life.
Amazing place.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
Okay, well, so maybe like somebody take me there. That'd be great.
There's a bunch.
Listeners included. Like I'm tagged in the post.
You're
message
throwing it
me.
out there?
Yeah,
She's out there seeking. She needs new friends.
I
That could be
do.
the bit for today. Deanna's looking for friends. And she don't want no fake ass bitches.
No fake
no
bitches.
sorry ass bitches. No slutty ass bitches.
And please don't try to come at me because I really don't care.
Do you like Tex-Mex?
Rio Grande.
Rio Grande. I fucking love that place.
Yeah.
Have you been there yet?
No.
See?
Rio Grande.
Nobody?
There's so many.
Amazing.
Drama's in the building. He heard there was a woman in here.
Oh,
He's like,
shit.
I gotta come down. Oh, he's here.
He's here.
He's in there.
I thought he was roaming the streets.
He went
You said something about an Uber. That's why I came. Chair? I feel like I'm in a barber chair right now. What's going on?
You could just press the button and go down.
You got beef now?
Press the button, it goes down on the side.
That's okay. I want to be taller than chicken.
No, Pileggi's in there eating his meal right now.
So he literally was not roaming around.
No, he was.
No, yeah.
Yeah.
He
wasn't
already
walking?
expressed the concern of his life.
Mohawk Street is busy right now.
Is it?
I can
Very
imagine.
busy. I
It's
avoid
beautiful
Mohawk Street.
outside. It's the first time anybody's been able to go outside.
Yeah, it is gorgeous.
I mean,
outside.
yesterday was pretty nice too.
The
But
page is saying Simeon's and Menard.
Wait, for Greek?
I've been to Simeon's. I do like Simeon's. I've only been there the once.
Mm-hmm.
The Menard is Indian. Yep.
Yeah.
Indian
Is that the one that's like in South Utica, like right on the cut
French
of
Road.
like
French Road.
I don't know what that means, but like the
You know where
By Utica College?
Go left.
Near Home
well,
Depot.
then no.
If
Then
you're
no,
at
I've never
Utica
been
College,
there.
you
Oh,
go
I know
left.
what you're talking about now. I've never been there. I've seen it, but I've never been there. That's by the gas station by Friendly's, right?
Yes.
Yeah. I've driven past there.
Yeah.
Ow.
She needs. We're looking for. That's the bet today, actually. Find Deanna some friends. They could take her to some restaurants.
But
that
like
she
I have a
has no-
criteria to fit, and I'm not
Yeah.
open to very
Well, what's
much.
the criteria?
Barely anyone.
So you don't really want friends.
I
then?
don't really want friends. I
You
just
just want
friends.
somebody to give you a map
I want
of
people
restaurants.
to go out with. I think I don't really
you go.
want to hang out at my house with you, but like I'll go out in public with you.
She obviously needs somebody to show her some good food.
That's like a 12-step group activity. thing.
Yes, I like
Yeah,
that.
you want to
idea.
skip the 11 steps and just go right to 12.
Yes.
So
Like
you-
I'm open to interpretation. We can be friends and like hang out, but like I'm not really promising very
Like
much.
she wants a Facebook friend. Like not really your friend. Just
Oh no, I have plenty of
kind
Facebook
of your
friends.
friend.
I want a friend. I
Where's
want
Pileggi?
friends that are gonna be able to like hang out with me and do fun stuff. Because I feel like I'm 24 years old, and I swear to God, like I barely have friends that are of age, like that are 21 and up. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with you? Like, take you to Lucan's and leave you in the pizza shop while I go fucking drink? Like, I don't even leave you at daycare. I don't understand what
That
I'm
is
supposed to do
troublesome.
with you. Yeah, like, so I only have like 2 or 3 people that I go out to drink with because that's all that I know.
I don't remember being 24. Do you?
No, that's a
my
blur.
blackout years.
Oh God,
Like
I blacked out the other night.
You did?
It was terrible, but it was fun
24
while it was
special.
lasted. Like it lasted, like, and it was great. Like, oh goodness.
It all started when somebody goes, "How do you feel about trains?"
Fuck off.
Oh my
Fuck
God. Longwood says she the new Apple Bottoms begging for meals. Who's Apple Bottoms?
Isn't that the brand of like jeans?
I don't know. I have no
Apple
idea.
bottom jeans.
Yeah, that's
right?
the only thing I equate it to.
Yeah.
I'm so
exactly.
out of the loop.
And the boots with the fur.
And the boots with the fur.
You get
That's
low,
it. That's all I got.
Those
because
are
the whole
Uggs.
club was looking at her.
You know what's so
Right.
funny? When I used to work at Cavallo's, right, I used to have to stand right by the DJ booth. So I'm up on a chair watching the crowd, and this song would come on. And, you know, all the girls start going low, 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 and all you see is a bunch of dudes just staring at each other going, what the fuck do we do now? What the fuck do we do now?
Yeah, that was one of
like, all
those
the
trap
girls
songs.
drop, and you're just like looking, like, now I just see dudes everywhere.
You're right though. That's a trap song.
It is.
That's what I
That
call
is-
a trap song.
that
yeah,
is
because
hilarious.
nobody has. There's no dance for that. You're all over the place.
I
Everybody.
mean, you can kind of go with the flow. Yeah, there's not like a specific like Cotton Eye Joe kind of a thing. You know, like you kind of just do whatever
well,
you
it's
want.
Cavallo's. It's all white people.
But then again, everyone nowadays, all that they do is fucking twerk. Like that's all that they know how to do now. Like nobody knows how to actually dance. You know what I mean? Like nobody knows how to like legitimately put together some
Nothing's
tasteful.
choreographed anymore.
Yeah, like it's just like
it's the only
fucking
move I
shaking
got.
your ass. Like I'm just saying.
It's the only move I got.
Oh
Yeah, it's a
god, the
free-for-all.
fucking washing machine. Fucking spin
That's some
that
sexy shit. The washing machine.
Do you twerk?
I do if I'm drunk enough, but like not really, and
Have
especially
you-
not in public.
Have you tried the flip cup twerk?
Fuck off.
No?
No?
Have you or no? You never have?
No.
I almost got it.
I mean,
I think it almost got it, too.
heard,
Yeah, both
I
of you
heard
guys.
I was definitely a little more adventurous than I would like normally be when I went to Lava this past Thursday, and I'm just really grateful that I don't remember doing any of that.
Well, we got some
But-
Tito's.
Listen,
Chicken,
if
you
you're
really-
gonna
you
give
almost
me
got
anything
that.
to
I
drink,
remember
you
that
gotta
night.
give me
I
some
did.
Jack.
I was
Yeah,
close.
I almost got it too.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, we were doing the flip
For a
cup
bunch
twerk
of
thing.
guys here with no asses, we did
Right?
well.
I have none. It's all hair.
I look like a
man.
frog in
Ew.
pants,
Hair.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I look like Sasquatch.
It was. You think it was the hair?
It was like a turtle
The
without
hair
a shell.
that was like fly paper. Just caught the cup.
You know, LePage just checked. He said, "I remember 24. That was a good week."
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
I don't
seriously.
remember anything
I
about
think
that.
I feel like I'm only just now starting to get my life in order, and even then, it's like, nope, just kidding.
Oh, you'll fuck it up by the time you're 30 again.
I tell my friends, like, the
500
past few
more
months of my
times.
life, I swear to God, somebody needs to reach out to, like, MTV or HBO or something and give me a reality TV show because my life is
Well,
sincerely...
you are now on the D.
It
There you
is
go.
seriously, like, nothing but drama. Like, just when I think, like, oh, my life's going boring, I've been doing nothing but working, like, something crazy pops up. It's like, Jersey Shore
Like you started
or
a
some
podcast
shit.
company, right?
Like, no, but listen, okay? I'm just saying,
Well, that's-
shit happens, and I'm just, like, just a victim to it all. And I'm just like, yeah, you know,
We may have
whatever.
found your co-host.
Listen, that's what drama needs more drama.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's it.
We're gonna have to change the name to Shit Talk.
Shit talk.
My friends and I have actually
She can-
named my life, and it is my hot mess.
Hot mess.
Hot
There you
mess
go.
with Deanna.
I
The
think there's
first drama queen.
the first. You're the first. No, I think you have one before that, right?
Yeah, me.
Well,
I'm the one and only drama queen.
There you go.
Well, should that then make you the king and I your queen?
I'm
Wow.
More estrogen than anything.
Oh, all right.
Chicken wasn't really talking shit. He was being accurate. If there's ever a female on the show, it's me. It's me.
Great, I love it.
What's Pileggi doing? Is he taking a dump?
Well,
What's
it
he
takes
doing?
him 45 minutes to eat a sandwich. You didn't know that?
No, he's in the bathroom.
Well, because in between bites, he
Where'd you
has to
send
take
him
a
to eat?
pill behind it.
Well, he's probably like
He's probably allergic to everything in that sandwich, so he has to eat something behind it, like a pill or. Yeah, he's got gastro problems. He's got digestive
He's
problems.
like our resident Louis Skolnick.
Yeah, right.
And he's got the pocket
Exactly.
protector. And
See,
he's
now
got
I feel like I'm the
all
one that's out
pills.
of the loop because I'm
Woody
too
Allen.
young to know who that is.
Yeah, for
Revenge of the Nerds.
Ah,
character.
yeah, nothing.
nothing.
Classic.
Yeah.
Classic. You gotta roll back the years a little bit.
So teach me. I am
drop.
open.
I got the
I'm
nerds
telling you,
dropping
I'll
there.
definitely.
Let's do it.
80s research is what you need.
Okay. I'm definitely more of a 90s,
Yeah, but once
enthusiast.
when you go into that hotbed of 80s music,
You mean it's still not the
and
90s?
film, once you get into that,
According
you're
to
gonna be like,
K-Rock,
why
it
wasn't
is.
I trapped in this era?
I concur that I think I've definitely been born in the wrong generation, but I would say more of like the 20s to 30s that I would like to have belonged.
Me too. That's what I say too. I like a lot more
The
simpler
roaring
times. The roaring
Yeah,
20s.
roaring 20s, dirty 30s, you know.
Can you
I like
imagine
that.
how much fun that
No
must have
air
been?
conditioning.
No, that's what literally.
No,
that
I mean, okay.
automobile.
Now, like, I'm really glad that you brought that up because obviously everyone like romanticizes and glamorizes the fact that the 20s and 30s, like, oh my God, the Roaring 20s and flappers and prohibition, blah blah blah. But it was a terrible fucking
And
time. It was an absolute
smelly,
like,
sweaty
horror.
balls, like big
yeah,
hairy
the
bushes.
quality of life was absolutely
right, but you could
disgusting.
fucking automobiles back then. Like that's what people just started to do.
Do we still not do that today?
Well, it was the first time they ever did it.
Oh yes. So it was just that. Yeah, it was like the
people
whatever.
found new places to fuck, man. It was
right.
The Roaring 20s.
It
wasn't
is that
just,
why?
wasn't
Is
just
that
the
why
music.
it was called the Roaring 20s?
Yeah,
That's all you
because-
heard coming
no,
from
sexuality, freedom.
It was, and it was a very like popular time for sexuality to start budding into new
They showed their
developments.
knees.
Yeah.
I would like
that was
to go
exotic.
back
You
to
should
the
have
20s.
seen somebody's knees.
Come on, man. If you had Bill and Ted's phone booth, where
Mhm.
would be the first place you would go?
That's a great question. Can we make
Yeah.
that the question of the day?
Make that the question of the day.
Question of the day.
Where's
Like
the
what-
first place you're going? You got the
place and time, or just
yeah,
like
anywhere.
you have to be a specific
anywhere.
place.
Like you could go back to your conception and get.
Oh,
get
nobody
rid
wants
of
to
it.
see that shit.
No, I would go back to mine and make my mother have sex with a black guy, so I have a bigger dick.
How would you be able to go back to your conception and make your mother do something if you're being conceived?
I'm going back in time.
Oh, that's such a
Going
great
back
question.
in time. You can do
Wait,
whatever
so
you
then
want.
like this also goes into like a butterfly effect. If you're not born yet, how are you gonna stop?
No,
her?
no, this is the
Holy
portholes that
shit.
you have to visit.
Fucking Twilight Zone.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Our old
Rod
lives.
Serling.
This is some X-Files shit.
All right,
Yeah.
time out. This is the question of the day. If
Alright.
you can hop in Bill and Ted's photo booth, it was a phone booth.
Photo
rather.
booth?
It was a phone booth.
I'm taking the DeLorean.
You're taking the DeLorean?
I'm taking the DeLorean.
You know what? I'm going to take the DeLorean too.
Fucking DeLorean's way
okay,
cooler.
Doc
I don't
Brown
wanna
it
take-
then. Flux capacitor,
Yeah, I don't-
whatever you need.
I don't want to take the phone
The
booth. I
scenario
wanna
is
take
the same.
good call.
It's still time
They're
travel.
the hot tub, but I'll take the.
If you could
DeLorean.
go
Still time
back to
travel.
a point in time, where would it be? Anytime.
go.
You get to choose anyway. It could be the Big Bang, if that's
Anything.
your thing. Or
Well,
you
he
wanna
just
see
talked about his conception.
the birth.
That was not. I promise that was not the Big Bang.
If you want to go see if the Jesus
That was
thing is
probably the
real,
little bang,
or
the boring bang.
or whatever.
That was a should have swallowed.
Yeah,
Man,
one of
this
those.
is-
I should have let you drip down my leg moments.
I don't, Chris. What do you mean by saying he said? Does she still smell like Similac?
What's Similac?
Oh my god.
It's
That's
Similac.
baby
formula. The baby formula.
Ah.
Instead of being breastfed, there's Similac and Famil. There's other there's
I
other
got
ones
it.
too. There's like the top two.
I
name
never had
brands
a
out.
kid. I
It's
don't
the
know.
alternative.
But
to
in
the-
any
to the
case, though, I
breast.
feel like I would definitely go back to like the late 19th or early 20th century.
That's
I
where you're
love
going?
That. Yeah, I like
The
the
20s?
simplicity of it all. You know, that was it.
You
had,
have an exact date?
No, not any particular. Oh, okay.
To see,
Actually,
like,
yes,
an
I do.
historic
I'm a
event?
liar. I'm a liar. I'm a fucking asshole liar. So, like, the back of my phone, okay, nobody knows this, but the phone case that I have is a customized phone case because it has the original Bonnie Parker and Clyde Barrow on it, okay? It's, like, one of the favorite pictures. If I could go back into any time at all, it would absolutely be during their chase because I don't care if I died at the end of it. That's fine. I want to go on that ride with them for those 2 years. May 23rd, 1934 was the day that they died, so, like, maybe May 22nd, 1934, I'd go back to, and then come back and tell everybody about it.
Drama? Where are you going?
Ooh, let's see.
You sparked this whole conversation.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of different times for me. A bunch of different times.
You could give off a few.
I might.
Doesn't have to be one.
I might
specific.
go back to. Well, my first stop would definitely be.
Trump's parents.
No. That would
Put
be
a
a good
condom
one.
on, asshole.
Oh,
Make
goodness.
Fred not fuck.
Yeah. Just castrate
Trump.
Fred.
Yeah, castrate Fred. That would be a great one. Chicken,
That'd be a
would you-
great band name, Castrate Fred.
Castrate
Hey,
Fred.
could you actually do me a favor? Can you grab me another one?
Hey, Pileggi, can you grab me
Please,
UC
please.
too, buddy?
I just would like a U. Oh, I mean, I would. Yeah, that. I mean, is that Dr. McGillicuddy?
No.
No, tell him or do.
Oh, I don't know what that is, so I'll take a UC.
I'll take a
Can
UC.
Well, I mean, I was drinking a Mike's, but I mean, I'll take a UC.
I'll take a UC too
yeah,
as well,
that'll sound
buddy.
good. Thanks, buddy.
All right, so Drama, where
Well,
are you going?
I would go to one historical event first of all.
Okay.
It's kind of a cataclysmic event, but I would like to see, from a safe viewpoint, the eruption of Mount St. Helens. So I would go
Oh,
to
wow.
May 18th, 1980, at about
my chopped liver?
7:45 in the morning. Give myself some time.
I definitely am impressed by the fact that you know like that exact information.
So
I'm
May
a
8th,
history buff.
1980.
So
Well,
I
it
love
erupted at 8:32 a.m., so I would go back to about 7:45.
So I
I
just
could
want to
prep
know
myself.
who fucked up and was watching it that they knew exactly the time that they.
Well,
that it
David
happened.
Johnston was there to
Uh-huh.
monitor the mountain. He was from the USGS, and he was monitoring the mountain. He was trying to get people to evacuate.
What is the USGS? United States Geometric Society or geometric?
Geological survey.
I said geometric.
Well, it's
Fucking
geological
shapes and
survey.
shit.
Yeah.
The
You were
geometrics
close.
of the history
Yeah.
of the numbers that they
All
were
about
in.
the rocks and shit. Just the rocks and shit.
All right.
No, yeah. Well, he was monitoring the mountain. He was a volcanologist, and he tried to get people to evacuate, and they didn't listen to him.
Oh, okay. So everyone else fucked
Yeah.
off.
Well, the whole
Because
entire lake disappeared.
If someone tells you, "Hey, there's a fucking volcano erupting, get out," you're like, you know what, bro? I don't fucking believe you. Go fuck
Well,
yourself.
And that's exactly what happened.
All
That's
right.
terrible.
Think of some more. I want to know where Chicken's going. If you're going to hop in the DeLorean in any part of time.
Is this what we're talking about? We can
I
go in
kinda-
time anyway.
I kind of like to check
Welcome to the show, Pileggi.
the original Woodstock.
Go on the original Woodstock. That's a good
That
one.
is a good one.
That's a good
That
one.
is a good one.
I would like to explore a couple things like through the '60s. You know, like maybe like the California scene and things
Okay.
like that, and like Washington, all the political stuff going on at the time. Just kind of get an experience because you hear about it in your history books and stuff like that, and just want to see what it was really like, and
Right.
you know, feel that you've
Energy?
moment in time. Yeah. that-
Yeah. To just have been there, like
Right.
to actually know what it is.
Very provocative times that you picked, too.
Yeah.
Right. You know, kind of
And you're
similar to what's
broad,
going
yeah,
on now
man.
a little bit.
That's-
You know.
I mean, that was kind of like a sexual awakening for America as
Yeah,
well,
right,
because
yeah.
you know women only started wearing jeans.
I
what?
see what's
not
on both of your minds.
10 or 15, maybe 20 years prior to that. So
That's always on his mind. You
Yeah,
gotta-
I'm all about the
Come on.
science. These guys are talking about fucking in different areas.
listen, science and sex go hand in hand. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
just
Plus,
biology.
You had music.
It's all
you
about
had-
Darwin.
you had
Right,
music and
I agree.
sex, drugs, rock and roll. I don't know.
Yes.
A lot of us were conceived in those times.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was conceived of Peter Frampton.
really. The guitar song?
Pledgy, where are you going? If you could hop in the DeLorean, if you could go in the DeLorean, Tommy's taking the photo booth from Bill and Ted.
Yeah.
You
Okay.
can have either or the options.
Ooh.
Me and Chicken are taking the DeLorean.
I would do the DeLorean as
You're
well.
going DeLorean?
You got the
This is
hot
like
tub too.
The general idea
The
is
hot
time
tub as
travel.
well.
Pick
Yes.
Whatever you want.
Yeah.
You're time traveling, pal.
It's a magic carpet,
Where are
Atlanta.
you jumping?
2 weeks ago. No.
When he agreed to be our producer.
Yeah, whatever date that was signed. That's a great answer, too.
I'm obsessed with Mad Men. So that time, the 40s and the 50s, is like really glamorous to me.
There
So
you go.
probably in that spot. That advertising world of, you know, meetings and drinking in your office and
Would you vote for Ike?
no.
Wait,
No.
what?
No.
What
No.
time
You
frame
know
was
too
it?
much
Was
now.
it the 50s? You said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So you want to go back to the 50s and stuff? I like that.
No,
Yeah.
Come on in,
I would
boy.
go to
Don't
the
be
50s.
don't be shy.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
Actually-
Guess that's actually early and on time. Wow, it's amazing.
Do you guys typically have like this many men all together?
That's
Yeah,
why I
it's-
was saying we
mean,
got girls. And
I'm just, I mean, I'm honored. Don't get me wrong. I'm just like, holy shit.
you
This
uncomfortable
is the
right now?
D.
I'm like,
That is the D. Stands for
I
dick.
see that. I can see.
Have you ever been
You
to
let the-
Celebration
you let the-
Time? Celebration Town is like in Disney.
No.
Has anybody ever
I
been
do
there?
not recall.
No,
Dude,
but
this-
I do have a vague memory of it when we went.
It's
Just
like,
this past year.
Set up just like the 1950s. Looks exactly
shit.
everything to the T. They got like the movie theaters. They got the little ice cream shops.
Yeah, I
Everything
think I do
is
remember
set
that.
up
Wow.
just like the 50s.
Like
and
a
it's creepy.
Tarantino type of thing?
It's creepy as hell.
Where is this?
Where is
Aw,
it?
I
It's in
don't. In Disney World.
yeah, about part of Disney. Yeah,
Which one, Chicken?
Celebration Town
Which Disney?
No, World.
World in
I
Florida.
always get them
Florida.
confused. too.
Glad you
I
takes his
panicked
shit
there.
serious.
I take that
World
shit
and
seriously,
Yeah,
Chicken.
same.
I hate
Damn
Disney,
it.
but whatever.
And I always do the same thing. I always correct someone, and I'm just like, which one was it, though? Was it Disney World
Right.
or Disneyland? And they're like, no, like World. And I was like, okay, so like in Florida,
Yeah.
right?
And
Just
they-
so you know where you went.
And you tell them, don't be an asshole about it. Just tell me which one.
So land is California?
Yes. And
Right.
World is Florida.
World.
I'm not really understanding the difference in any case. Like, I mean, if it's going to be a franchise, shouldn't it all be the same name regardless?
I'd rather go land.
Why?
And Euros
Just
London.
fuck Florida. That's
Yeah.
why. I'm not into rednecks.
All right, couple people out there chiming in. Crystal Page is saying, who wouldn't want to go back to high school knowing what they know now?
True.
Right?
Me.
I'd go.
I
go.
wouldn't know.
I
Fuck
would.
that.
I don't wanna
if
be
I
in
knew,
trouble.
if I knew back in high school that this is where I would have ended up now, I would have left so much earlier than when I did. Like, I'm
Yeah,
a
but
high
you-
school dropout, and I don't care. I would have left
Yep,
so much.
you know what you know now. You're smarter, so now you go back.
Listen, bitch, I've been smart. Okay.
I would have.
I'm
I
just
just would have
kidding.
gone
I'm just
back for
kidding.
the women.
You would
Wait, I'm sorry.
You
what?
do better round two?
I
You
mean,
would've what?
listen.
I would
I,
have.
He's like, no,
that
you
didn't
wouldn't.
come out right.
I just think
That
that the
didn't come
statement
out well.
sounded like you want to go back
No,
to
no,
high
no.
school girls.
No. If I could go back as my younger self,
Right.
Oh.
in
You have to
my,
clarify.
like, junior, senior year, to go after the women in my class, then yeah, sure.
With chloroform? Are you going to use something like
in
that?
the
Like
rapiest van I could find.
He's
Yeah.
Who
got
needs, who needs chloroform when you
he's
have
got
roofies?
Bill Cosby's
That's right.
autobiography and some chloroform, and he's going back.
You
to
know
high
what's
school.
funny? I found I was in my grandmother's attic cleaning some stuff out, and I found a Bill Cosby, like, family comedy book.
Really?
Yeah.
That's classic right there.
I would go back to high school and kick the shit out of myself. Actually, that's what I would do. I'd just give myself a beating.
You know what? I would too. I'd go back and kick the shit out of you too.
You couldn't. Why? Why do you think you deserve
Smack
that?
me around a
just
little
for
bit.
being just dumb and reckless, just young and stupid.
Exactly.
That's exactly what that time is
No,
there
where
for.
would you really
Yeah,
go back?
you're supposed to be.
Where would I go back? I think, you know what? I want to go check up on Nostradamus and see what he was all about.
Holy shit!
Yeah.
I'd go
Michel
back to
de
that.
Nostradamus.
I'd go see what if he was, but I'd have to learn French though. That's the only thing. Well, but maybe, dude, am I allowed to bring an interpreter with me when I could travel
Yeah,
back in
you
time?
make the
No,
rules. Okay.
no,
No?
She's
no.
changed
You
it.
have to bring the dictionary,
Well,
the
no,
translation.
We'll have our
dictionary.
phones with us, right? I'll just.
But don't you think he's gonna know you're coming?
Ah, look at that. He'll have learned English by then.
I'd do that. Woodstock's a great idea though. I'd check
Yeah.
out
I want to go.
Woodstock, too.
I want to go hang with Jesus.
You want to go hang with Jesus?
Find out what's this all about. Is this really what happened, dude? Like, bro, come on.
Jay Stevens is checking in and saying he would go back to the day Lincoln was assassinated and tell him the place sucked and he shouldn't go.
That's a great idea.
That's a good idea too.
Talk him out of that one a little bit.
So
And we
Ken-
could rally up like we could kidnap Wilkes
I
Booth.
always felt like there was just like the conspiracy behind it. I always have like this thing in my head, and I'm like, there's no way that like this guy got through his Secret Service while he was at the top of the balcony watching this fucking play, and he just like slinked right out and he's like, hey, yeah, no, guys, I'm bringing him a fucking coffee. Don't worry about it. You know, I think that like
But
who
how
was
do
it?
you-
Mary Lincoln. Was that his wife or whoever?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel
Yeah,
like
next
I
to your
feel like
buddies.
maybe her and Booth were, you know, kind of
Well, it's not
getting
like they had, like,
involved, and she was like,
walkie-talkies back
It was
then.
very premeditated.
yeah, but like think about it, because she knew where he was gonna be, how to get in, how to do everything. So maybe she was the one that was really behind it because they were having an affair and she wanted to kill her husband so that
Oh,
she could
snap.
get free
Yeah,
because
but
she
he
was in the public eye.
Wilkes Booth was at a couple of Lincoln's events prior to that.
That's because he was doing the stakeout. Duh.
Yeah, I'm saying it was premeditated.
Listen, you've
so-
obviously never been part of criminal activity. If you don't know that you got to go to a
Me?
place a couple times.
You're right. I haven't.
Neither have I. I've just seen a lot of movies.
Yeah.
Law and Order.
You don't know. What if he knocked out the guards, his Secret Service?
With what?
That wouldn't
With
have
his
been recorded.
mustache. That's what they did back in those days.
She really.
I don't understand how he.
Mustache.
You know, you're right though. He killed all those vampires, and he's let this guy sneak up on him and shoot him in the head.
I believe in vampires.
We got to introduce, we got a guest in the house with us, Anthony Labarbera in the house. And we got a question going around. If you could travel back in time, if you hop in a DeLorean and travel back in time, what would be the period of time you would like to visit?
I think you need to ask that in your share voice.
50s.
In my share voice?
In the 50s. You look like a fucking greaser.
50s.
You totally
1950s.
look like a John
57
Travolta.
Chevys, the whole nine. Yep.
That's because you'd be part of the Rat Pack.
Exactly.
Just need the little swirl.
Exactly.
The little curl, the gel curl.
Yep.
Who wouldn't want to drink with Dean Martin?
Old Vegas.
Old
God.
Vegas.
That's a great answer, man.
Stardust. Yep.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't
All
want
that
to drink
stuff.
with Dean Martin back in the day?
Oh,
Me,
any of
I
those.
would love to.
I would have loved to.
I
Yeah.
think I'd like to do a little bit more
Scotch
than
for
just drink with
breakfast.
Dean Martin.
Yeah, would you bang Dean
Oh,
Martin?
God, absolutely.
You
Many
I would
times
bang Dean
over.
Martin.
Right?
Yeah, no problem with it.
Jesus.
problem with
Inhibition's gone.
Sorry.
Like, let's just
dig him up
go.
for
It's
you.
a Sicilian thing. I'm
That's
sorry.
it. That's all it is.
Listen, necrophilia is coming back.
I just went Marianne from Gilligan's Island.
All of this zombie like fucking shit. I'm telling you, people are gonna cross some lines.
You hit little Gilligan's Island fetish?
Okay.
Well, Marianne, I think Marianne was better looking than Ginger.
I'm
Yeah,
telling
I
you.
do too. I agree.
agree.
Yep.
I
I'm 100% on the Marianne train.
Mm-hmm.
Wow,
so than
you
Ginger.
you trained Marianne?
No, but I think she was way hotter than
Yeah,
Ginger.
absolutely.
I think so.
Just think about that. How much fucking would have really been going on that island?
Right.
Yeah.
Really.
Yeah.
Even the
True.
old wife there.
Yeah.
Yeah, she would have been getting it.
Lovey.
You think they were all fucking on the island?
You tell me
Tommy?
the skipper wouldn't be all on that?
Huh?
You think they're all fucking on the island?
I mean,
They-
pullout game
They
was
never got off
strong
the
then
island.
because holy fuck.
Never got off the island.
They did no. They never.
Right.
got
So
off
you're
the
gonna
island.
live on an island.
They're just-
There
So
was
does that
women
mean,
there.
Does that mean that Tattoo was getting in on it too?
Oh, that was
I wouldn't think
fantasy.
so.
That's
Island.
Fantasy
Oh,
Island.
Fantasy Island.
But yes, Tattoo.
Oh well,
is
you know what?
definitely
Excuse
getting
me
it
for
on.
trying to fucking participate.
Yeah, but you know what? All of the islands.
So
there
wait,
was a
you want to
lot
have
of
sex
fucking.
with Tattoo? Is that what you just
And
said?
Dean Martin.
I like guys with tattoos. Does that mean the same thing?
Hey, you playing, boss? You playing?
You think Gilligan got laid on that island?
Yeah, he
think-
was fucking the skipper.
Honestly,
Little buddy?
Can I just think? I think Gilligan was the voyeur and just kind of just watched everything go on and kind of just sat in the corner.
He would.
No, he was
jacking off in the corner and shit.
No, he was jacking off in a coconut.
Coconut. I was just thinking that. I was just fucking thinking that. Cheers to that.
To reverse the polarity.
Great mind.
That got him off the island.
This poor guy didn't know what he was walking.
I don't
into
even
today.
know right now.
Afterwards, right?
Yeah.
He drank the
You're
coconut.
like, I hope my
High
mom's not
protein.
watching.
Tell him. Deionize the coconut.
Yeah, he shook up all his jizz and just.
Oh.
Is that too far?
Plastic
The
mud.
thing, well, no, it makes sense because, like, you know, you had to have some kind of protein, right?
Yeah,
So
yes.
maybe that was like the origin of the protein shake, and then like it just got developed over the years.
That's a
Because
really
I mean,
good
think about it. It's
observation.
white, thick, and creamy. Like
Jesus.
You're ahead of your years, kid.
I am.
Well, you know what?
It is Titty
Maybe
Takeover
God
Tuesday, right?
bless.
If we do enough
Is today
research,
Tuesday?
It
It
is.
is
the
Titty
Neanderthal
Yes,
created
everything
the
is
first
close.
protein.
I mean, if you were
Yeah.
willing to be that guinea pig, you go right the fuck ahead. You let me know how that goes.
That's not a bad idea either.
But we'll also need a control group, so we'll also need one that's not with any kind of ejaculation.
Imagine going back to
like
like the first man
Lost.
and teaching them before like the first Cro-Magnon teach the dude.
How to pull out?
No, just teach him like things like how to build fire. Like go there with like a fucking bic. And not put any effort into it at all. You'd be like a king. They're all
You know,
grunting and shit. You just go back with a lighter.
Can I actually just completely derail this conversation quickly because you mentioned pulling out, and like if you want to talk about the bitches and everything, I want you guys is
Wow.
like
Here we go.
I need
Heated.
feedback on this
This is
right the
getting
fuck
heated.
now because I don't understand why men decide not to pull out knowing that this bitch isn't on birth control. Hasn't known her very long. Like, why do you guys just think, like, you know
Tommy
what?
is
One kid won't hurt.
I have the answer.
I'm a puller outer, so
What
I don't know
in
what
the
you're
fuck
talking about.
is your problem? Like, I mean, it's
Listen.
her fault as well, but like, Jesus Christ. I mean,
have a VIP spot at the abortion clinic. That's my bad.
There you go.
listen, as long as
Can
like,
Drama answer this question, though?
Yes.
Because I know he
Yeah.
has something.
I'm going to tell you
Okay.
what it is.
No, I
go.
want everyone's fucking opinion on
Okay.
this. Like, what is your pullout like game?
Mine is just pure laziness. That's all it is.
Right.
irrelevant
I'm
or
just
irresponsible.
really lethargic, and I don't
Completely
feel like pulling
ridiculous.
out.
That's your work.
Right. Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean,
You don't want to pull a disc in your back.
literally for me, it's just the feeling of not doing anything extra because I'm already overexerting myself.
You're
Right.
already going in.
Yeah, and
it's
I don't
the
want to do
motion.
anything extra.
All that you have
Yeah,
to do is not go back in. That is simply the whole fucking thing.
But
is
it feels so good.
Oh my god. Okay, great. Like awesome. I bet it feels good to have her mouth around your dick too. Like why don't you just substitute it for that? Like I just I just don't understand.
By
I'm
your
a polar
own theory,
outer.
then
I
it's-
am a diehard polar outer because I don't want no little babies running
Fuck
around
exactly the same.
So-
like oh my god.
I'm not.
So
You're terrible. But
Yeah,
you're
I am.
like, oh well, you know what? Men just they
Horrible.
it
Be
doesn't
prepared to
matter
get
because you
over-
don't even you guys don't even go through menopause.
You be romantic and you blast it in her face.
That's right.
Okay,
That's what I'm
even
saying.
then, at least that's responsible.
Then the Bloody Mary.
It's degrading. It's degrading and disgusting. But at least you're like not trying to.
No,
get her
it's good for
At
your
least I don't
skin.
put a kid
I have
inside
another
her.
theory.
It actually
disgusting at
is. It
sex.
actually good. It is actually good for your skin. Believe it or not. As-
Yeah, it's not degrading.
It's a free.
sex.
It's a free
But it's-
facial.
What about highly
sperm is
critical
good for
thinking,
your-
though? You're talking about just freely busting nuts on
Yes.
faces, which is cool. Which is cool. I'm not opposed to that. But do you ever think about this? When you're encouraging everybody to pull out, you're encouraging. You don't know the nut that could be busted on her
Here you
face.
go.
That could be a doctor
Yeah, not even.
or an astronaut
Or it could
that you're
just
just
be.
throwing onto the ground.
Or it could just be another fucking asshole in this world.
but
9
it
times out
could
of
be the next
10,
president of the United States.
I don't care.
The
I
next
don't-
Mother Teresa
I
of
don't want to
Calcutta.
have to
You brought up a
struggle
good
for
point.
20 years
Next
to
Dean
get
Martin.
him to have all the credit. Like, what in the fuck?
Yeah, the
You
next
did-
Bonnie or Clyde.
You did say but.
Neither of them did very good things. I'm just fantasized
But
about
they
the.
did exciting things.
I love them
So,
to death.
Hold on a second. Let me come at this from another way. Why don't you
Giggity.
pull away?
First of all, I'm not ready. I don't know when the fuck you're about to bust. Like, you would have to
Everyone
explain
has-
that to
everyone
me.
has the face.
Whoa, no,
Everyone-
shut up.
I don't
How are you
sit
gonna put
there
it on
staring.
her? How are you gonna be like, you should pull away?
Listen,
I
You
think
know
that's
you're gonna
very
bust
fair.
out. You pull out and you go on her stomach.
every man has a tell in his face as he, right before he comes.
I
The
don't
vinegar
sit
strokes.
there.
Come
lay,
on,
I don't
Mike.
lay there
I'm
fucking
with Mike on
staring
this
at
one.
your
You're like,
face.
ah!
reading it
She's like, it's
for-
about to happen.
I'm not gonna read
Dude.
your face for the facial expressions. Like that one blink, I think is coming. Like
you
what
gotta
the
you You gotta
fuck?
give to get. A little
No,
bit.
I just think it's stupid.
I think it's
I mean, me
tap.
personally,
Tap on the shoulder.
I will always use a condom, always and forever.
Oh,
I will
yeah,
never
yeah,
fucking
yeah.
ever, ever,
It doesn't
ever,
work
ever,
when
ever.
you wear it.
Then you don't have to worry about this whole
Hey,
conversation.
or you go anal.
It's a moot
I
point.
understand, but
Simple solution.
Yeah, why
If
don't
I
you guys
can.
do like wear your? Isn't there a thing?
yeah, there
you
is a
can-
female condom, but like, okay, so I've personally used the female condom on a couple of occasions, but it is nowhere near as effective as the male condom. Like in my
Okay.
opinion, as far as like my experience was concerned with it, I don't know if it was me or them or both or whatever, but like it didn't stay the way that it should have in order for both of us to have the,
I'm learning
the
new
best
things today.
pleasure.
What, we found
So,
your new co-host.
I think
I'm
that
learning new
the,
things.
I think the male
I had no
condoms-
clue that
the
there
male
was a
condoms
female
are
condom.
far more they're just far more like entertaining, I suppose. Like it's just a better fit. It doesn't go anywhere. And
Oh,
if it
no.
does,
When a
like
chick tells me I have to wear a condom, I just snip the top off it. And I put it on. Really? I'm like,
stand you.
no, really, that's what I do. I snip the top off of it, I put it on, and I'm like, it must have broken.
I only wear the top. I only wear the top like a little
So
piece.
broke. Must have
if he ever has sex with a girl and she's not
With a
clean,
girl?
he only gets it on the tip of his dick. Just the.
So
guns
okay,
or
so
the
let me ask
herpes.
you then, right? So like let's say that that's the case and then now she's pregnant. What now?
You
Family
lazy
time.
fuck.
Family time.
Will you stick around? Would you stick around if you got a girl pregnant?
Sure, of course.
God bless you.
Because you can say it on air.
He did.
Would you be upset if the kid started calling you grandpa?
No. I'd rather him call me grandpa.
So then that way there's a disconnect. He never has to know.
Because at some point I could be like, I'm not your father, I'm your grandpa.
Dude, okay, so let me ask you this: if you got a girl pregnant, and she's
Find
like,
your dad and let him take care of you.
if like she's late or whatever, does the abortion thing run through your head at all whatsoever?
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
Yes.
God bless you.
Yes.
Never.
Oh
God
my
bless.
God! Fuck yeah!
Yes,
I've had
for
so
me
many
too.
times. I'm just like Jesus Christ.
That would be conversation one.
No.
It'd be
I'm
like,
not
so
saying
we
that I
gotta have
wouldn't
a
make
talk.
like a
Like
little-
banana peels by
like
a
a little
staircase.
mixtape for her to listen to when she's sleeping.
Oh my God, gentlemen.
All right, boys.
What a gentleman.
And ladies.
Wow. Wow.
I'm sorry.
Off
I just
the
needed
rails.
to know that. Yeah, like I apologize.
You're
for
making our guest
derailing it.
uncomfortable
I'm
over
sorry.
here.
I'm
I'm just trying to
sorry.
figure out what the hell I got into.
What did I just say when he
You
walked
didn't
in?
even answer.
Poor guy.
Like, I just feel like you just have
Because
like your
his
own
wife's
skeleton.
watching. That's why.
Very, very true.
He's thinking, I'll think for you.
I-
I should have pulled out. I should have pulled out.
About last night.
All right, so let's reel it back in here,
Well,
folks.
yeah. I'm sorry. No
Every-
offense. No offense intended.
Let's all
Oh.
come back down. And John, I think we did find you a new co-host. So I'm going to
Hey.
teach her how to use the gear, and I'm done with you.
That's fine. We need the estrogen. We do.
No, we do.
And she's got the Jersey accent, dude.
I
Talk.
am
Talk.
from New Jersey, you asshole.
Oh, okay, there you
There
go.
you
There
Such
you
a
go.
Jersey-
There it goes.
Such a New Jersey thing to say. I am from New
From
Jersey,
Jersey,
you
you
asshole.
asshole.
That's their how's it going over there. How's it going, asshole?
Now we know
Hey,
she's
you
for sure
asshole.
she's from
How you doing, you fucking jerk?
That is
You fucking jag off. I love you.
definitely.
Hey, Anthony, you feel right at home?
Yeah, oh, fuck, shit.
All right. And we'll have him start singing Frank Sinatra songs in a little
Yeah.
bit, too.
Hell yeah.
Jersey
yeah.
guy.
Oh, my God. Yeah, exactly. We'll go
He-
right back there.
Did you know?
Hoboken.
Because I'm going to brag a little bit. Do you know he auditioned for Jersey Boys, the movie?
Did you
Oh
really?
my
Yeah.
goodness.
And got a call back.
Oh
Yep.
my God.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that
I did
was
not know that.
A fellow
it was,
thespian.
what, 5 years ago, Mike?
Yeah,
6?
yeah.
Now, the
That is
original
awesome.
one, the one in Vegas, or the one down
No,
the
no,
Broadway?
this was
No,
a
it's-
movie.
Oh, for the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
It came
love
out a few years ago.
Yep,
Like what? Like
originally,
I don't know, 5,
who was
6
it?
years?
John Favreau was going to be the director.
Yes.
This was before Clint Eastwood took it over.
Yeah.
And it was an open casting call for the whole, to audition for the 4 seasons. And I'm like, Mike, I found out the night before. So I had a gig. It was on a Friday night, and it was early Saturday morning down in New York City. I told Mike, I go, Mike, you gotta come down with me.
Oh,
So
yeah.
it was
yeah.
him, my mom, and my girlfriend, and we
Yeah,
all
that was
went
awesome.
down and
That-
made the first callback.
I remember
2 callbacks, actually.
we were so
Yeah.
exhausted. We were sleeping in the. Do you remember me, and your mom and Franca were sleeping in the lobby?
Yeah.
And then just waiting for you to come out. And you're like, how did it go? You're like, got a call back. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like
Yeah.
it was.
Yep.
That was awesome.
How cool is that? Just take us into the audition. What happened? You go
So
in
the
there?
audition, it was weird because
What'd you have to do?
we made it like just in time. It was like 8 o'clock in the morning. We meet there 8 o'clock sharp. I'm like, oh, I wonder if we'll find a place. There were all these guys in the 1950s and 60s attire. I'm like, oh, okay, we're here.
Right.
So we, get in line, and I pretty much go up. Now, what was weird is that there was this Chinese kid ahead of me. I'm like, okay, he's gonna fit the part. He goes, I don't think I'm gonna get it.
You are.
You fit the part. Yeah. So
maybe they just need to fit that minority. You know, they haven't gotten anybody besides white people yet.
But anyways, so I get in there. I hand him my headshot, and I take a step back, and they kind of like look me over. You know, where are you from? Utica. You know, okay. And all right, well, come back for another audition or another callback at like 2:30. And you're gonna require sing a song and read some lines and all that stuff. So pretty much got there and sang, and it was filmed and everything. Yeah, it was pretty cool. It was down to like 100 guys, and they had probably 500.
Oh my.
Total.
Are you a falsetto singer like that? You can hit Frankie Valli?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. That always came natural. Yeah.
Really?
Hit that high stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
Yep.
Without like just doing it naturally.
Just doing it, yeah.
So have you done anything locally with the Players of Utica or with anybody like I know like the Rome whatever?
No, you know,
Little Falls Theater or something.
Yeah,
like that?
no, I always wanted to, but just I don't know, never really had an in or.
I mean, with the Players of
anything
Utica,
like
they just
that,
have the
but
Facebook page because that's how I found out. Because I go to I haven't recently been going to any auditions because I've just been working my ass off, but. Yeah, you should definitely look into that. That way you can get some more, experience under your belt because plays are a hell of a lot harder than a movie.
Yeah,
well, you're busy though, bro, aren't you? I feel like
Yeah.
you're gigging a lot.
Yeah, it's just solo. I'm not with a band or anything.
Now, how do you do that solo? Like a karaoke machine?
Yeah,
type of thing?
backing tracks,
fucking karaoke
professional backing
machine.
tracks.
Yeah.
And the light show, the whole nine. It's just me without a band, pretty much, and
Gotcha.
I entertain.
Yeah.
That's just you sing. Singing is one thing, but to be able to entertain an audience and just have fun with it, it's a good time. And
You're like a traditional crooner then.
yeah, I mean that was the foundation. Sinatra, all the standards, Bobby Darin, and then the 1950s Frankie Valli, 60s, and so on and so forth. So I pretty much try to do a variety.
Any Wayne
Yeah.
Newton?
No, can't do Wayne. Paul Anka, stuff like
Louis
that.
Armstrong.
Louis, I can't do that. All that stuff. But
You sounded like you could just now. Did pretty fucking good.
Was that is that like the sign, by the way, that he was about to come? Was that something that I should be aware of?
There we go again.
Pay attention to the
So
vinegar
like at that
strokes.
point, I should just like karate kick him off of
When
me.
you hear Louis, if you see a look in this guy in a guy's
if
eye,
he pulls the Louis Armstrong.
Hey, baby.
What a wonderful world.
Exactly. If he's singing Wonderful World.
He sounds like Fat Albert
he's
too.
about to come hard if he's talking like Louis Armstrong.
Reel it back in, folks.
Here we are.
I think I heard a snort over
But
here.
that would,
I did. I'm not
I'm
gonna
usually
lie.
not this inappropriate.
that would be funny to be like, hey, baby,
I'm
let me
always
give you the
so
Louis
inappropriate.
Armstrong.
Z told me I didn't have to have a filter. I was like, perfect.
Yeah.
No, I'm usually inappropriate in my personal life, but like on the show, I try to be like a little
Oh,
more.
absolutely not.
But Tony's
I
here.
am like that.
Well,
I am
well,
like the
he brings
I
it out
am
in
like
me.
the antithesis of that. Like I try to be so like professional and like polite in public so that
Right.
people don't know how fucked up I am.
Right.
Well, you two grew up together, right? That's your shtick.
Mike and I
Yeah.
were,
Oh yeah.
You
We I was
guys are
telling
like
him,
Abbott and Costello.
Yeah, pretty
we
much.
had some times, man. We've had some
good times.
Some really good. I was
College
talking
was
to him.
crazy, wasn't
I'm
it?
taking it. He's Abbott.
Fun.
Yeah, he's definitely Abbott. That's Costello, right? Exactly.
He's Laurel, you're Hardy.
We get it, okay?
Farley, Spade.
Farley Spade, yeah.
You don't know how many high school parties I went to. Ha, Chris Farley. I get it. I'm happy.
He was
I
telling
love
me
it.
a story on the
Yeah.
way here today, and how you saw some naked fat woman in the
Oh
window one day.
Across the
yes.
street. Remember that? We were sitting on your
Oh,
porch.
jeez,
There
yeah.
was no blinds on the
Shit.
windows.
I forgot about that one. Yeah, that was the porch noise.
And like the thing
My house.
was, like I didn't think anyone else was looking. Everyone else was talking around me. So I'm just like looking at the house, and she was dressed. Then she walks like into her bedroom with no blinds. She's completely naked, but like her breasts like went down to her stomach. Long hair, really overweight. God bless if that's your thing. And
the best part, though.
I go to tell Anthony, and Anthony looks at me like this. Did you see? I'm like, yes. I was just about to tell you. Like, did you see that shit? That's crazy.
And you both couldn't
I
stop
can
looking.
really see that in your eyes, just like you're reliving it.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's scarred for life.
The trauma never
No,
goes
at least
away.
you see his eyes look like a Bigfoot sighting.
They're like we thought I was, it was fucking crazy. Because then I thought I didn't think he was paying attention. I thought
You
he was
think she was
talking
doing
about
it on
other
purpose?
people. Huh?
Do you think she was doing it on purpose?
I hope
Send
not.
you a sign, Mike.
because she. Maybe I should have gone over.
Right? Who knows?
She looked pretty
The
old.
possibilities are endless. Maybe that's where you should go back into time too and see what was going on. You know?
Yeah.
You know,
I should have.
I have a pizza delivery story I got to tell because it's kind of along the same lines.
Right.
I was delivering, and I get to this house, and it's this old guy, and everyone's like kind of snickering when I had to go to take this delivery. Yeah. And I get in there, and it's this guy in a wheelchair, right? And, okay, he's got no legs, and he's apparently got no pants or underwear on.
No.
So his freaking dingalong is hanging out, and he's got nothing but just a button-up shirt with one button up top, so everything's just hanging out.
He knew it was gonna go.
Oh,
down.
no doubt.
You didn't.
And I'm like, oh shit, right? So I deliver the pizza. I'm like, it's this money. He's like, can you give me a glass of water? And then he starts asking me all these questions. He wants
While
to
he's
talk.
naked.
Completely naked, right?
That was your tip.
And
dude.
I'm like,
I was just thinking
I
the
hand
same
him
thing.
the
He'd give
water.
you the tip.
Then he's like, can you turn the TV and all this stuff, right? So I'm like, dude, come on, like I gotta go.
shit.
Like, and he's like talking to me, like trying to get my attention, so he knows I'm looking at his shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's fucking crazy.
I'm like, dude, this
All
is
while in a wheelchair.
in a wheelchair.
So I mean, but you did get the tip at the end of the day.
Oh, the tip counted, yeah.
That is the scariest story.
gets
I've
a
ever
bell.
seen.
That's,
Ring the bell for her.
That's sketchy.
Yeah.
Thanks, awesome.
Don't ever tell that story again.
So he became one of my regulars. And
What you didn't know was his son was in the closet with a chloroform.
Oh my
Just
god!
waiting.
Yeah, yeah. There was gonna be like a keyword he was going to say, said it. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god.
Oh my god!
You know,
you
just
guys and your stories.
Speaking of childhood stories, if I may, I actually remember being
I don't know if we want to hear this one.
This is totally PG.
I was in the trunk of a car.
I was. Listen, that only happened once, and I told you not to talk about it. Okay. Jesus.
Let's hear it.
So I was like 5, right? And I was a little badass because I was living in the hood with my mom, and so I was like one of the the block kids, So me and going back to what I said earlier, I've never been friends with girls. I fucking hate them. So I was friends with all these guys, and we were running around, and we were in somebody's backyard, and all of these, there was 4 or 5 of them. One of them was my boyfriend. And
5? Wait, how many boyfriends
You
did
were
you
a
have?
badass.
I was a little hood bitch.
I like older guys. He was 35.
At 5.
Were you one of
I was
Bebe's
5.
kids?
I was 5 and he was 6.
Okay.
So I'm waiting for him to be this badass because they're all like,
What's
oh,
his name? Jared.
His name was Bishu. He was
Of
Arabic.
course it was Pishu. Of
He
course.
was Arabic. But they're all talking shit about oh, throw this rock through this bitch's window. You won't. And they're all arguing amongst themselves. And I'm like, you guys are little pussies. So I grab the rock out of their hand and I throw it.
At 5.
Yeah. At
She
this
said
lady's.
pussies at 5.
So I throw it through this lady's window and obviously the glass shatters and we all run away. And then a half hour later, this bitch comes outside. And I remember distinctly, I was sitting on the porch steps of the apartment building that we lived in, and I was just drawing a flower with my fucking chalk, and she lined up all of the boys that were 10 feet in front of me, and she was fucking reprimanding them. You little motherfucker, this, that, and the third. Not one of them snitched on me.
Really?
Not fucking one of them.
She's
I
like
literally
the mafia boss.
I
didn't have to give out
yeah.
snitches.
She's like the boss
I
of the
was
neighborhood
sitting there
over down there in
drawing
Jersey.
on with I remember specifically drawing with my chalk on the steps
With
and
a cigarette.
watching and
You
a
say a
Corona
word,
and a
Put it up
Corona.
fucking talk.
I want to change the date.
fucking
Mike,
rat
I
on
want to go
Put
back
her
to
in
that
another
date.
one of your movies.
When I go back in time,
It
I want
was
to see that.
definitely one of my proudest moments as a G, as a gangster.
Yeah.
She should play
As
the
a
next role.
5-year-old
She
gangster.
As a
should.
5-year-old
Leading
little
role.
gangster bitch,
Wow.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
She put cotton balls in her mouth. I told you not to say anything. I'll kill you.
It's like a scene from a Bronx
At
film.
5. Yeah, there you go.
I like how she committed, damage to people's property and then drew a flower.
But specifically, were you
Because I am both feminine and dangerous.
Well, you were just
were
smart
you sitting
enough.
on your porch when they were lining them up?
I was sitting on someone else's porch.
That's badass.
Yeah.
I have a question. Have you ever set a house fire?
Not on purpose.
Not on purpose. Okay.
No.
I just want.
Well, okay, so let's go into it. How many accidents, house fires have you been involved in?
2.
Wow.
She's been
How
acquitted.
many
There was
accidental
one. There
arsons
was
can you
one
account
that I
for?
walked in on, and I didn't really know what to do. I was living at the projects with my mom. We
Were
had
you
moved.
6?
I was, actually, I
Right.
was.
Her
It was like a
60-year-old
year.
boyfriend
It was
is
a
with
year.
her.
It was a
A year
year
later.
later, and we had already moved, and we moved into the projects instead. And there was a window with the curtains, and the curtains were really long, and then the stove was right there next to the wall where the window was, and I just remember walking into the kitchen, and the drapes were just on fire, and I just didn't say anything. I just stood there.
Okay, so what you don't know about this story is one of the guys ratted on her, and she walked in his bedroom and said, "I told you you shouldn't have ratted on me."
Yeah,
and then walked out.
Yeah, he was
Six.
So it really
He was
wasn't
tied
an
to the bed.
accident.
So by
I didn't
8,
get
were
it to
you
be-
in juvie?
No, she burned that down too. That's the second one.
Imagine filming Little Orphan Annie with her.
Calling everyone an asshole.
Oh.
Make fun of my red hair, bitch.
I think Albert Finney would have been like, okay, I'm not gonna co-star.
Making a shank out of fucking scissors.
Wow. What a
Fuck
story!
you.
What a story!
Different
of
childhoods.
Yo,
for
Daddy
sure.
Warbucks, give me my money, bitch.
So
Basically.
here we have the New Jersey ghetto on over to the upstate New York Herkimer crew over here looking at
right.
fat
Got
naked
too much
ladies in
action
the window.
over there.
Yeah.
I seen a naked girl.
Yeah, I seen a naked girl one night.
What were you guys doing at 5, 6 years old?
Oh my
Riding
god.
my bike.
Jacking off like crazy. No, I was.
I was watching wrestling.
Wrestling, yeah,
wrestling
there
for
you
sure.
go.
Oh yeah.
For the record, I did normal kid shit like that too.
Yeah, I
You
can
know.
imagine, you know.
There was that one day.
Mixed it with a random
We didn't have relationships though at 5 years old.
No, fuck no, man. I was like watching Power Rangers, watching
Yeah.
wrestling, eating fruit roll-ups, like simpler times.
Same.
boys were
I mean, same. I just lived a double life.
I was the boy of the cloth. I was an altar boy.
Were you
Oh.
really?
Yeah.
God bless you.
Until
I was blowing priests at 6. Is that in poor taste?
Get on my level, bitch.
I'm just kidding.
Body
But
of
I
was
would
an altar
hope
boy.
fucking so.
I was an altar boy.
we're off. The
Were you
rails
getting
today.
blowed instead?
No, it's not nice.
Okay.
But yes.
But I will say this again: we found you a new co-host.
I
If
don't know.
you will have me.
What are you doing on Tuesdays and Fridays?
Bitch, Tuesdays I have off.
Oh,
and
see?
Fridays I work, so I
Alright.
can't tell you.
At 11 in the morning?
Do you like back talk bitches?
Yeah, that's.
Wait, I
think she
missed
would
the
fit perfectly.
I missed the original question.
You work 11 to 2. What do you 11 to 1, right?
11 to 1.
11
Oh
to 1.
no, I work my 2:30 to 10:30 is my shift, but I always pick up overtime. That's the thing, because I gotta make money. I have to work at least 60 hours a week to make my ends
There you
meet.
go. I found
You're
the
busy.
co-host.
There you go.
There we go.
You're busy.
Did
I
we
gotta
do-
leave by 2 though to make it to work on time because I work.
Well, you
from
could
home.
leave by 2 because
what-
the show's over at 1.
What you got to do is you got to contact your parole officer.
No, I want it raw and unbridled.
Oh, it'll be
No,
raw.
he's got to make sure she's
Raw
here.
and
You got to
unbridled.
sign off on it, and then
Yeah.
I don't mind, for the record, hitting it raw at first if you're just gonna fucking tell me when you're gonna come so you can put a condom on, and then
Listen
that's
to
it.
me. Just pay attention to his eyes.
wait. How you
Yeah.
get like I'm
Okay.
gonna come and put a condom on? Like,
I've done it for years.
Okay, so if you're looking at the guy
For
before
years.
he comes and you're like, if a bee landed on his eye right now,
I love
he
how she
couldn't
keeps
stop,
going
he's
back
about
to
to
this.
come.
Because it fucking annoys me. It's
I just
really
say get some safety
I
goggles and
kiss
deal
with
with it.
my eyes open,
This is how Tommy kisses.
and I fuck with my socks on.
Same. So do I.
Yeah.
You know what? Because like when you're
Why
in,
wouldn't you?
when you're in the
That's
heat of
weird.
things,
It's fucking cold.
When
Why
you're in
is
the heat
that
of things, though, like,
weird?
and you're taking shit off, you just want to get to battle, like, and you know, you go at it, and then like you realize you got your socks on still.
It's actually been biologically proven that women are able to orgasm better with their socks on.
I
like
knocked
this
their
girl.
socks off.
What magazine you reading?
Yeah, I never heard
Cosmo.
that.
Cosmopolitan, baby.
Listen, she has more information than we do. What the fuck do we know?
I
Wait,
mean, honestly.
How many girls have you
Yeah.
given?
I'm not going to even talk
orgasm
about
to?
this stuff because I never get pussy anyway. I'm not even going to lie. I shouldn't even chime in on any of this stuff.
Two,
Every
three?
time they
Talk about how many girls you gave orgasms to.
I don't know. I wasn't counting.
Okay, so it's more than yourself.
Obviously.
Okay.
I don't know if I ever.
You
brought a
already
woman
got
to
more than
orgasm. I'm just so nervous that I
Very
close
true.
my eyes and hope for the best and just jump out the window. When
Oh my God.
Terrible.
Are you satisfied? Don't tell me. Just run. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry I
Kicking
cried
yourself.
first.
Jay says
There
he
was this
orgasms
one-
better with his underwear on.
Have you
Sure
ever
you do.
said thank you after having sex with someone?
No,
Has
I-
it ever like slipped out? Like, oh, thank
No.
you so much
No.
for your time.
I've high-fived.
Oh my.
I send sympathy cards afterwards.
Have you really?
I'm sorry I
That's what
got you
Jeter used to
pregnant.
do. Just send the girl a basket.
Yeah, with like autographed balls.
I-
and
Yeah,
shit.
autograph.
I told
That's fucking brilliant. I didn't know that.
I mean, I would totally
would we-
love.
how would
I
we
wouldn't
being
even
such a
be
huge
mad.
Jeter
Like,
fan?
even if you were to hit it and quit it, but if you sent me a fucking gift basket, I'd be like, all right, he's a decent
Okay,
guy.
so I'm doing that from now on.
Well, if it's Jeter, I mean,
That's a great
if it's from
idea.
us, it'll probably be like.
damn it.
I'll give him a
juicy and
bucket
stuff.
of chicken. Here you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I accept.
Edible arrangement?
Yeah.
No, fuck edible arrangements. I'm not trying to be healthy, bitch. I'm trying to eat. Give me a
Pileggi.
pizza.
Yeah, but you can't
What
talk
would
for
be in
everybody.
your
Give me
gift
a
basket
pizza.
that you give women after you're done banging them?
Maywalks, gas X, antacids.
What are you gonna do? Take it back from him?
No, that's to ease all their anxiety.
Yeah, exactly.
I get it, bro. I'm
Thank
with you. I'm
buddy.
with you.
Thank you.
I'm
Some
with you.
Xanax,
And I'll
an
give you-
apology note, but
Exactly.
also a thank you note.
I'll give you
And a
some
little
of your.
bottle of
I'll give you
whiskey.
some of my apology cards.
Something to forget.
That's why the other question always comes up on Back Talk. Would you rather have sex with a virgin or a whore? My answer is always I would rather have sex with a whore because I want to be forgotten, never remembered.
Right.
Yeah, but the whore's got a lot of fun tricks than a virgin.
I'm
Like
so
a virgin, you wouldn't even be able to
horrible
get
in
in.
bed, they're never going to remember me.
You say prostitute at least?
Prostitute.
No, that's a totally different thing. A whore is free.
No. Whores do it for money.
Hookers.
Sluts do it for free.
Hookers do it for money.
I love sluts.
Sluts do it for free. Whores do it for money.
Oh, yeah.
He's onto something.
Yeah.
All right, whatever the fuck you guys say.
That's how it goes.
That's the truth.
I'm outnumbered.
No, I would
If
put
Anthony's wife is watching,
I'm sure. Well,
she probably
hopefully
clicked
not.
off a long
Sorry,
time
she's
ago.
working.
Sorry in advance.
Yeah, sincerely,
Sorry
I
in advance.
apologize.
We should
for
rewind.
my
and be
entire demeanor. I apologize for me as a person.
I would send 3 notes. One apology, one thank you, and another thank you, because thank you for not letting me take my shirt off. A lot of hair. It would just fall.
Are you one of those that you keep your shirt on?
No, take it off.
Do you swim with a shirt on?
Yes.
You're one of those?
Just for hair alone?
Uh-huh.
No,
'Cause
no, embrace that. I swear to God, I think it is
can't.
so unattractive with a man that does not have any fucking body hair. Like,
Well,
just-
first of all, they're
What, have you
belligerently
never
drunk.
graduated puberty for fuck's sake? Are you Justin Bieber? What the fuck?
Wow. So you like a hairy man?
I absolutely.
My number
would-
is
yeah.
315.
Just shave
I
it in
mean,
your
I
arm.
like both. I'm not gonna lie.
You got
Like,
hair
I-
on your shirt.
Like,
That's how fucking hairy you are.
True, that's good. Yeah.
You're wearing a
I
sweater when
think
you're
that
not
it
wearing
depends.
a sweater.
It depends on the man. I think some fit better without, some fit better with it. Like I've seen pictures of like Jax from Sons of Anarchy, and he doesn't have any fucking chest hair, but he's ripped as fuck. And like I would just fuck him 6 ways to Sunday if I had.
No
the
rip guy has a
opportunity.
lot of hair on
So
him.
Anthony, how do you like your
Jason
guys?
Momoa
Oh,
does,
God.
doesn't he? I think. I imagine
probably
it.
shaved.
I'd
They
like to
all-
imagine.
you know, it is kind of a vain thing that they shave.
No, that's in your
Yeah,
peen. You gotta watch out for the vein when you're shaving.
No.
I'm talking in vain type thing.
I mean, at least I know that you trim your hedges. That's a good
Oh, yeah.
thing. At
Oh,
least
yeah.
you
It makes it look bigger.
At least you manscape. Oh,
got
does
it.
it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes, it
I've never
adds
really
an
noticed
inch.
that difference.
And now that I can like see it, I can actually do it without having to put a mirror underneath me.
That's because
Are
you lost
you-
100 pounds.
So, are you a Nair guy?
No.
Ew.
Oh.
All those
Traditional
chemicals.
I don't
on your
even-
junk?
Wait, hang on. You being a hairy guy, have you
I've-
tried Nair before?
Never tried Nair.
I think this should be a bit.
but I think I want to, just because I don't trust the razor. A lot of
You
veins.
don't use the razor.
You guide me. What do I do?
Can we do a
I use trimmers.
I got a
40-year-old
beard trimmer.
virgin thing with
Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Oh, and just
Oh,
wax
God,
that
that'd be
shit right off.
Yeah.
Bro, just beard trim it, man. It's way easier. You don't get those weird little bumps and shit. Looks like you got some kind of weird
Is your
herpes
chest
or
that
something.
hairy?
Oh, it is.
Like we could do
I
like the
think
40-year-old
I
virgin
don't believe you.
I would bleed like crazy.
I don't
Oh,
believe you.
I would bleed like
The
crazy.
wax.
Pledgy.
Yo, that wax.
Can you show her your chest?
No, I'm not doing that.
Really?
No.
So-
If we were
so you have no
about
level
to
of
get it
vanity.
on, but I'm not going to do it. I don't want to affect everyone
But
else.
you just admitted that you leave it on. So like, what difference does it make?
Sometimes. It depends.
Oh, sometimes.
Yeah.
Does it matter if you're high, drunk, or sober?
Oh, yeah, it does.
Ah, okay.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Does it matter how pretty the female is?
My mic.
Yeah, come on.
Yes.
Of course
Yes.
it matters.
Yes.
You don't want to scare
So
her.
like, if she's
Yeah.
if she's prettier, do you keep it on, or if she's prettier, do you keep it off?
Listen, it depends if she likes the hairy guys.
Ah.
If she
Ah,
doesn't
good
mention
answer.
anything, it's
So
staying
that's
on.
something that you ask in conversation.
I wait for the cue.
Wait a minute. I got a bit coming up. Z, why don't we get
Like, take the
Pileggi?
shirt off. Okay.
Why don't we
Great.
get
Don't take the
Pileggi
shirt
over
off.
here
Okay, great.
waxed?
I'm not getting
Oh.
waxed. That's not
No,
happening.
no, he
No.
went.
Come on.
I
Or
don't
at least
know.
shave.
He was
At
quick
least get
with
him
that.
shaved.
No, it's
What
not.
if in
No
addition
waxing. I don't
to
wanna
having
go
it
through
paid
that.
for, you get paid? Everyone has a price, Pileggi.
So
Yeah.
15,000 would
We'll
be a
donate
good,
we donate
Good
your
start.
chest hairs for Love to Locks and like
Locks for love.
Locks for Love. Yeah, whatever it's called.
Love for locks.
And
You
we'll
might
shave
want
your
to do a
chest.
little research on that first.
I'll go down the hill in a shopping
No, it has
cart,
to
but
be. I
don't-
believe.
don't
I think it has
You've
to
done
be
that
8
before,
inches.
Mike.
I have
which
to.
is
Have you
my
seen him with
standard.
the shirt off?
My standard as well is 8 inches.
8 inches?
Yeah.
All right,
Well, I'm out.
Stevens is checking in. He says he's tried Nair back in the day. No bueno, unless you like the smell of burnt hair and third-degree burn.
Oh,
Ay,
no.
ay.
So no.
I've never had hair Nair myself.
He's talking about when he pees.
Oh.
Oh, dear Lord.
Oh my God. So yeah.
We're going off the rails
It's
on
been
the
off
crazy
the rails.
train.
I feel like at this point, like maybe you need to have like that sound effect of like a fucking train going off the rails, so that we know to like bring it back in, because this has happened far too many
Or
times.
just mute your mic.
Is it
One or the
maybe?
other.
Is it me? Is it my fault? Is it my fault? I'm sorry. I try not to be a fuck up, but it just happens
Nah,
anyway.
It's fine. You kidding me? We want you around more.
Yay.
Yeah. This was your audition, so that's why we're throwing you to
sweet,
drama.
Sweet. All right.
Yeah, dump her off on me.
And now your audition, Labarbera. Let's hear
Yes.
Strangers in the night.
I want a UC first.
Go
Get a-
help,
get a-
help
get a-
yourself.
get a UC.
Help yourself, buddy. Seriously, help yourself. That's what they're there for. We got to thank our sponsors, Saranac.com.
Right there, my man.
No, right
I'm
there.
debating
Right
if
there,
you-
right in that
right
cooler.
here.
You see right there?
In the thing
See
with the
right
other
in front
ones?
of your face?
The fridge.
Yeah.
the clear
The only
box.
refrigerator right in
Grab
front
two.
of you.
Grab two.
Grab 3.
Yeah.
Grab 4.
Grab 6 of them.
Just grab
Just
all
grab a
of them.
bunch.
Grab a 12 pack.
Yeah, I'm good. I need a one too. Yeah.
You didn't know you were going to play Waiter.
Waiter?
I was going to say waitress.
You are the
Wait.
watriarch
The waitress.
of this.
Poor guy.
Thanks
We-
for
we
having
call him
me.
to bring him
This
in
is
here to ask him
fantastic.
about
I'm
his,
having a great time.
My favorite sign.
He totally walked
Oh,
into
yeah,
the
there we
wolves
go.
den.
Well, I don't know what I walked into.
You know, and she's the woman, and she's like fits right in, and you walked in and were like, "Yeah." So when you're pulling out,
I have to say, you do.
Hey, now.
This dude does look like a throwback.
he does.
He
bro.
does.
You
He
know,
definitely
Shit,
does.
you
And
look
I
like a
said
throwback.
he definitely
class.
looks
I
like
would
a greaser.
easily
He looks
cast
like a
you
You
in
seriously,
Jersey
you could be in
Boys.
every Scorsese movie ever.
Oh my God,
That's the
agreed.
goal. I mean, I always love Scorsese's
Kind of get that
movies.
Yeah, he would-
Colangelo look.
Yeah, he would love you, man.
That's what I always get called. I always gotten
You're
called
the
that.
older Colodro.
Yep.
Yeah, you could do a
Oh,
prequel
well,
right
he
now.
ended up in prison.
Actually,
Well,
looks
he's dead
younger
now.
than
Yeah, but he's
Colangelo.
out
I mean,
now.
Wait.
no one said you had
Oh,
to follow in his
he's not
footsteps.
dead, is he?
Time out.
No, he's out of prison.
I thought he died.
Yeah.
Well, who are we talking about?
No, he's alive.
he's
I
in
thought.
jail.
We're
He's
talking
alive.
about your mom.
No, he's
No,
not.
he's out. No.
Doreen.
I thought he died in jail.
Doreen.
No, he didn't.
Hi, Doreen. How are you?
He just got out.
No, he just, I think last year or 2 years ago.
Yeah, I'm a frozen cannoli. I know he's not dead.
Wait, who?
Really?
Who are we talking about?
Colangelo.
I know.
Colangelo.
Bronx
Who,
Tale.
who is that? Oh, okay.
Can you
I'm
say-
about to throw this beer at you, dude.
I believe his
I-
last name is Brancato.
Did you just
Yeah,
really
we
just
will.
say who is that?
Hold up.
I did. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Please search that. I think he's dead.
He is not dead.
Who?
No?
Give.
Elvis
Let me
Presley.
find out.
Google
Elvis
it.
Presley is dead. No.
George the Animal Steel.
They tried to say that they found him dead under a fucking bridge in California
Yeah,
at like
he's not dead.
91 years old,
That
like
makes
Elvis.
sense. That makes
No, it's ridiculous. But no,
Jay
legitimately.
Steven just said he's alive and he's out.
Who am I?
Yeah.
See,
Who am I
told you.
googling?
Which
I'll-
that's
I'll-
one of my
you know,
favorite
I'll give him a call.
movies.
Yes.
I'll call him.
One of my
Yes.
favorites.
And that's the reason why I know that he's not dead.
Who am I
He's very much
Googling?
alive. He's
Wasn't
a
he
criminal.
up here? He was.
I'm proud of him.
He was locked up around here, wasn't
He
he?
doesn't.
Yeah.
His
Yeah, he was.
hairline is dead, though. I will say that.
But
I
was
haven't
it?
seen him since he's
Was
got
he
Yeah, you
locked
gotta
up
Google
in?
it.
Really?
Google it. Yeah, his hairline's all.
Was he locked up at Midstate or like one of? Wasn't he
I
local?
think Midstate.
Locally, he
Yeah.
was. Locked
He was
up
shaking
around there?
motherfuckers down, man. He took.
Was he?
He
He
took
was-
the whole Bronx Tale thing to heart.
Yeah.
See, now if
he
there's
really
a
did.
Bronx Tale to play, you're in.
There is.
And-
Is there really?
Yeah,
There is.
there is.
Oh,
It's
shit,
on
for real?
Broadway. Yeah.
Dude, you gotta
My
go
cousin,
for that.
Anthony, you gotta do these
my
things.
cousin went and saw it, and he
Really?
said it's like nothing like the movie, but I mean the storyline's kind of the same, but
If
Yeah.
dude, you got to find a good producer to like get you in contact with some of those guys that could get you hooked up in that play. I think
Wow.
you'd be perfect.
You got
that
the
would
look,
be.
kid.
Oh my God, that'd be.
Yeah.
If
right
we
up my
only knew
alley.
a producer that can know people.
You know how to make
Agent.
sauce?
I don't, do you want to make sauce? You know, sauce for macaroni. Yeah, that was.
Damn, I thought I was hostile.
You and your mom. All right.
I could quote that movie all day.
His mother's dead.
Yeah.
God bless him.
Bronx Tale.
That is
Oh,
terrible that you just.
That's
did
what
that
Utica
to him.
Italians do.
Yeah, it's,
It's
It's
okay.
like a rite of
I
passage.
like it.
Just
I like your
so
dark
good.
side.
Thank you. I appreciate
good.
that. It
When
gets
you were
darker.
growing up, your
Yeah.
your
It's
Italian parents were just like. Some people give them like gift baskets when they're kids, and they get Easter egg hunts.
I
We
love
get-
that the
we
theme
got the
is gift
scripts for
baskets.
like mob movies.
I really gotta start doing that.
Like, make
honestly.
sure you know all
Yeah,
the lines
seriously.
to Goodfellas. That's what we
If
did.
you don't fucking know the lines to Goodfellas, I don't want to ever talk.
What
to
is
you.
Goodfellas?
Oh Mike, come on.
Get out.
Remember
I'm
Goodfellas?
completely
Get out
There's a bunch
before
of
I-
hairy, shy guys.
Get out before I
Very
shoot
shy.
ya.
There was a summer where me and my buddies would watch Goodfellas in casino like
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
every.
Me too, when
remember
it
that?
first came
Like,
out.
every
Yep.
night.
When I moved down to
Yep.
Florida, that was the only movies I had were Casino, Goodfellas, Bronx Tale,
Yeah,
and Austin Powers.
Yeah,
Those are the only
91.
movies. that
I
we
used to
had.
skip school to watch Goodfellas like daily.
Oh really?
Yeah,
That's
that's
awesome.
how I spent my years at Proctor.
I was so intrigued by the film that I went and stabbed a guy with white hair.
Oh my
Put him in
god.
a
Billy
trunk.
Bats. Billy
Yeah,
Bats.
guy that looked just like him.
and then
And I
after the,
stabbed him and shit.
and then Tommy's like, "Wow, it really is like the movie."
Yeah, and then I went to my mother's house and ate breakfast with my friends.
Yeah.
Are you just quoting the movie?
Come here. Why don't you meet a nice girl? I meet a nice girl every night.
Yeah, but
Ah!
You know what's funny about
One
that?
for every day of the week. I told you.
Is like his mother in that scene where she said, "No, I'm up now. I'll cook you something." That's,
Yeah.
my grandmother would do the
Oh, mine
same.
too.
That's actually
That was
Scorsese's
my
mother.
grandmother.
Yeah,
Very.
yeah.
Yep.
That was my grandmother.
Grandma, I
to the
need
T.
to take this
Yep.
big ass butcher knife. You know, we gotta go. Shear a
And
I hit a
cow.
deer. I hit a deer. You
Yeah,
know,
I
yeah.
hit a
Yeah.
deer.
Don't put the paw, the hoof, the hoof.
What is it? The paw? The paw? No, the hoof. The hoof.
That woman, my grandmother would make us breakfast in the
hell
middle of the night, come home drunk.
That's my mom.
Like 100%.
True.
My
That was
mom.
my
Your
grandmother.
mom
I
does
mean,
look like that.
That
My
is-
mom,
that
like,
is
she does.
fucking amazing.
I come home from the bar. Sometimes I'll crash at her place, and she'll just like cook me a meal at like 4 in the morning. I'm like, go to bed. I'm good.
So
Ah,
sweet.
you
She
need to
loves
eat.
you, man.
Yep.
That's
My
a
mom-
great story.
That's so sweet.
Yeah, I like hearing stuff like
I
that.
know, me too.
My life is shit.
I gotta ask Anthony, if you had the chance to do something like that, would you do it like
Oh,
the plays?
absolutely.
And yeah,
Absolutely.
Is that what
I
you
mean,
wanna do?
I
Are you
actually-
into acting too?
I never was put into a situation, or I auditioned, but never got the opportunity to star in like a leading role or a supporting role in like a play or musical or whatever. But I always never wanted to rule it out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would love to do it. Oh, absolutely.
Maybe our buddy Pileggi here can write you a couple jokes in between. You can get a little shtick going on. You could do Martin and Lewis, you two.
Believe me, we've tossed around that idea before.
We have. He actually, I remember before I did stand up, long before, he's like, "Why don't you open for me at some of my shows?" And I was too much of a pussy to get up there. and
Because
do
that's
it.
like old school entertainment. You would
Yeah.
go
Yeah.
hear a comedian, and then the singer or whatever band, would come on. I mean, that would be.
See, I think you need
I
those
would do
like
it now.
Rodney Dangerfield type of jokes. You know, those
Yeah,
little
yeah.
one-liner
Yeah.
singers.
Yeah.
Take my wife, please.
Yeah.
Or let's
You
do
know,
a Saturday Night Fever revival, like a stage, like a
Yeah.
play.
Oh, that'd be.
Speaking
That'd
of
be
the
great.
one-liners
Yeah.
and
That'd be
fucking,
awesome.
what was it, Goodfellas, when
Tony
they had
Manero.
like that
Yep,
one
the
guy.
comedian. Yeah, that's right. I
I
got
took
it.
my wife out, but she still came home. But
That was Penny Youngman.
Yeah.
Penny Young. Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Those are the days. I could see you doing that.
Yeah.
I should. You know
We
what?
need
We
more
should
of
do that.
No, it's
We
just
need more of
it's
that
just
in
a
you.
In
lost.
case you were wondering, that
It's
was
a
the
lost
sound of
art.
another
Not a lot of
UC
people
guys.
do it or want to do it
That's
anymore.
the sound of the police.
You're so right, though. It is
You
a
know?
lost art. Like that whole
Yeah.
that shtick and the routine of the two comedians going
Yeah.
back and forth, and then you break out in a song and dance, and then you come back to the comedy. It goes
Yep.
back and forth. The
Yeah, yeah.
variety show.
The only ones that are doing it is the Shintas
Yeah.
Really?
in
That's it?
Vegas.
The
I think they're the
Shentas.
only one.
Is that Jewish?
Like,
No.
No, they just
Sicil-
lost a
Sounds-
Shinta,
sounds
didn't they?
Jewish.
Yeah, one of the
Shrimp
Shintas
to-
just
you
passed
know
Just
what I
away.
passed
mean?
away.
Yeah,
Shintas.
Joey.
Joey Shinta.
Joey,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep.
Legends. They started in Buffalo.
Yep.
They got their start in Buffalo.
Great shows,
And
man.
they used to
Oh,
play
awesome.
all over the place.
Utica a lot.
Utica, they used to play over at, was it Danielle's, or it used to be called Alfredo's back in the day.
Yeah, all
they
over
used
the
to come
place.
up there.
All over the place.
And then they moved out to Vegas. And
Yep.
now they're huge. I mean, Vegas, they're
Mhm.
they're the act out there to go see. They're
Yeah.
a good time.
Yep.
But yeah, Joey
These
Shinta.
Shuka guineas are rooted everywhere.
Yeah.
They're all over.
No, matter of fact, our good friend Larry D filled in for the Shintas at one time. He was their drummer.
really?
Yeah, he was their drummer for
Larry's
like
the man.
for like a tour.
See, I
wow.
think it's a
For
good
'em, yeah.
time to start something like that again. You know, like
Yeah.
start a nice little routine to kind of like bring it back a little bit. You
Man,
know?
if only we knew some
I think that's-
comedians.
I know.
I know, Mike.
Someone's got to be funny.
So I gotta go. I'll see you. No. I would love to do it.
We've always
Seriously,
talked
if-
about that,
if you,
Mike.
Like now that I'm getting to the groove of things, I'm actually having a show. I'm going tonight to Binghamton to work out a set. But I mean, I would love to.
You got to go all the way to Binghamton to work
know.
on a set.
Yeah, I worked one on Sunday at the Tram,
Email.
and there's
Is that like code word for a Tinder date?
To be honest, there is a girl
Grindr?
I'm talking to that lives out
I
there,
knew
so I
it.
might ask her to
Yeah.
come to the
Because
show
the only
tonight.
reason why you'll travel 2.5 hours away is
No
to get
pressure,
some
though.
ass. Seriously, is to get
You better
some
make
ass.
sure you're funny.
You know,
I know.
you want
I
to say
know.
you're trying to put together a skit, but I'm
No,
reading between the lines and seeing
Look,
your-
wait.
You
I-
said skate. He meant skeet.
I'm honestly I'm actually working on a set, but I'm gonna invite her out to come.
Pileggi.
and
go.
work
Pileggi.
on the set with
Good
you.
move.
Yeah,
Mike.
well, here's the thing. I'm afraid it's gonna be like a Seinfeld episode situation
Oh my
where the
goodness.
girl is like, I can't be with someone if I don't respect what they do, and he's like, you're a cashier. Like that's what
Listen,
I'm afraid is gonna happen.
There
like,
is nothing
There
sexier
is
than
that double
funny.
standard.
I
the truth.
agree.
It's the
I
truth.
agree. And this
I
set's been
have
working.
Every
so-
woman's weakness is funny.
But can
Yeah.
I
That's
How
not
do you think
true.
I do it?
Yes, it
I
is.
turn on the charm of Ryan Gosling. Obviously, I'm
Telling
a
you.
cross
I have
between him
plenty
and
of
George
guys that
Clooney.
make me laugh, but that doesn't mean that they're funny.
What?
Huh?
Wait,
That's
they make
true.
you
Wait,
laugh,
what?
but
But
doesn't
that's no, like people.
Oh,
can
you're
be,
being facetious right now. I
People
get
can
it.
be funny
no,
like
I
like
laugh
this.
at you, not with you.
Right, you were being facetious. I
Ah.
get it.
Were you laughing with me
Just
no
now?
at you.
at all?
Yeah.
today? All right,
I
good.
was-
I'm on
yeah.
a good track.
Yeah,
What were you
no,
gonna say,
you're good
Tommy?
so far. So far, so good.
That's every time I get laid.
Hey, Frank, you
Frank,
walked into
hello.
you walked in a
Are
good
you laughing laughing
right now.
at me. Definitely not with me.
Hey, Pileggi.
What's up? What were you gonna say?
Yeah, you came in
Make
a
sure,
bad time.
make sure you pull out. Make sure you pull out if you meet this girl.
Don't you fucking start this.
Not in front of the boss.
I always pull.
Oh,
I always pull.
Frank's like, what did I walk into?
So
Again.
you're going to Binghamton tonight?
Yeah, with
And
Cortland.
you're
Me and
gonna-
Cortland are going. Yeah.
Wait, you're going? You just said Binghamton.
Yeah, Cortland Cluse. The
Oh,
comedian.
Cortland's. I thought. Okay,
Yeah,
I thought you meant you're going to Cortland.
No.
you're
Cortland's another comedian.
You
Yeah.
and Cortland are going to Binghamton.
Yeah.
Are you going to ditch him at any point to go meet with your Tinder
We'll,
date?
We'll
or-
see how if she comes out.
Or
if
she's
she can
supposed to
make
come
it.
to the.
Or wait a minute. This is a Tinder date.
Yeah, well, okay, so it's not. This is not a date. Like I'm going to. Like
Well,
we've been
yeah, a
talking,
meeting,
but if
a
she
meeting.
we can meet up, then yeah, it'll be like a. We can see what. Like
What
I'll ditch him.
stage are you in though? Because there's different stages.
Here's the
of
thing. This is
Tinder
what I wanted
dates.
to ask as well.
Yeah.
We just so we've been texting back and forth. We met, right? Then
Mhm.
we talked on the phone. Supposed to talk again tonight, but now I'm going to Binghamton.
Have you seen
Two
multiple pictures?
Yeah, I know what she looks like.
So it's not fake news.
Not
It's
fake
fake
news.
news.
She's a
then.
woman.
Great.
It's not fake news.
She sound like
They're
a
all
woman.
close-up photos.
You gotta get the
And
real photos.
Wait, is she holding today's paper?
It's important.
Years
It is.
ago.
Context.
Right.
Context.
Is it too soon to invite her out to a show?
No,
never. It's from
Never.
I
Tinder.
don't know.
Mike,
First
never.
of all, I don't think it would be too soon to invite any woman out anywhere. Like, I mean,
Oh,
hey,
okay.
listen. So, like, I'm enjoying your time. Do you want to go
Hold
and
on,
do
let me
that?
write
Ladies
this
like
down.
to
There's
be
no
entertained.
Tinder
Go
etiquette
do
anyway.
this.
No,
Let's be
and then
honest.
Not too
can I
soon.
just speak
Condoms,
upon this
what
right
else?
now?
Yes. We need a woman's
I just
opinion.
I just don't understand because
I my thing is I'm so
Let the
careful
woman
about
speak.
not being creepy.
no,
that's
and
like
no,
my
no, no.
That's
Like
kinda hard to
just
do for you.
to wrap up that conversation. Like, I don't think that that's creepy at all. Like,
Okay,
if
sure.
I were in her shoes and you and I was talking, like, I mean, me with my personality, if you were like, hey, listen, so like, if you're down to come out,
So hey, listen, if you're down to come out, I'm
Yeah.
doing a show.
like, kind of be like nonchalant about it. Like, yeah,
Right.
whatever. I don't really fucking care if you show up, but like, if you want to show up, that'd be,
Right.
whatever
Okay.
you want to do, kind of a thing. But
yeah.
I mean, I find that annoying when men do that because it's like, no, just tell me that you want me to be there.
Right, just call it
But
out. Just be straight up.
yeah, so
Just be a man about it, man.
Yeah, so I totally think that you should just invite her, and if she says no, then whatever.
Well, here's
I
the
mean,
thing, too,
that's what
okay?
Tinder is for, is it
Yeah,
not?
right.
But now, with that being
Yeah,
said,
okay.
I don't understand how Tinder started out as a specific hookup app, and then like everyone has like transformed it into this dating
Thank
site.
you. Thank
so
you.
like, if you want to be on a dating site to find someone to be with,
Go on
That's it.
Match.
Thank
yeah.
you.
go on
very
Match,
much.
go on Plenty
I
of Fish,
agree.
go on fucking Christian Mingle.
Right.
You know what I mean? Go do whatever you got to do. But Tinder is to fuck. Stop
Thank
making
you.
it.
Preaching
Stop making
to
it
the
something
choir.
that it's not.
Yes. You know,
I've never even had a Tinder. I've never wanted a Tinder. I don't need a Tinder to.
I thought that's what Christian Mingle was for.
it can
No,
be.
that's farmers for farmers.
It annoys me when girls on Tinder is like, I like hiking. I don't care what you're
I don't
into.
care.
Like-
No, and then the bios kill me.
Like, they're like a
I'm
paragraph
like,
long.
Yeah, like I have a really good family values and like
Nobody
I like
cares.
I have like 4 dogs. Dude, do you have a bed and privacy? Like that's all that I
Everybody
I
on
just-
Bumble is a
100%.
fucking mountain climber.
Right. right.
Everyone is on the peak of a mountain, and I'm like, I'm home just force feeding myself cheese. All
I
dairy
can
products
get down
while
with
I'm
that, though.
swiping. Just
That
swiping
would be
and
an
swiping.
ideal date for me. Like, absolutely. Hey, do you want to come over and eat some
God, I
cheese?
look like Danny DeVito
absolutely.
naked.
I hope
Eat
you're
some
ready for
cheese.
this gas to come through, but
Well, I would have gas sex. So.
I mean, I'm so like
Everyone's
not
vegan.
shy.
Everyone's
Like I don't
fucking
care.
Really?
I was actually worried about farting here, and then I was like, I don't even care.
Oh, that was you?
I didn't do it. I didn't. I
If
did
you're
not
gonna do it anywhere, this is the right place.
No.
This is a judgment-free zone. It's
Only
like
because I had
Fitnessville.
some like Vienna sausage for like. lunch
Dan, I
today.
gotta ask you though, what is your ideal date? Like if some dude were to take you out, write this down, Pledgy.
Busted
If
windows.
for you to actually to go out and
Start fires.
break windows.
Illegal activity.
body, let's go rob a bank together.
Yeah, definitely.
Rent
you know.
silent movies.
Exactly. I don't know. I mean, there's definitely a couple of them that I've had in mind, but like I never really wanted to like dwell into this because I wanted like the perfect person to come along and do it on their own. But I have always had like this stupid fantasy of someone taking me out to a restaurant and like on their own without any kind of like prompting be able to just tell the hostess that they want the coloring books and crayons, and I just really want to sit there and color and play the games with you while we wait for our food to come to the table and then eat our food and then finish playing.
You want to
Like,
be 6 again.
Well,
yeah, like I just want someone who's, but I want someone, but like
Nobody
I think
wants
that I think that the real like deeper meaning behind it is I want someone who's fun. I want someone who's like not afraid to do stupid things that like normal people would not.
You do
be.
realize for some boys they were really bad at coloring.
Okay,
it
that's
could open
fine.
up a whole can of worms that that
That's
would
fine.
And
That's
what restaurants
baby,
have
that's,
coloring books?
all of
Yeah, no,
them.
what restaurant
are you going to? All the classy ones,
They
Pileggi. All the classy ones.
Pizza Hut, obviously.
Chuck E.
There's
Cheese.
not
Are
an
you too good
Applebee's
for the
Chuck E.
Hut?
Cheese.
without a
love to
coloring.
go to- okay, well, maybe not Chuck E. Cheese, but Dave and Buster's would be fucking phenomenal. I would love
Oh
somebody
yeah,
to be
there's
like,
booze there
hey,
and stuff. Yeah.
let's
That
go.
episode of The Office. We're going to Chuck E. Cheese. Oh, I'm so sick of Chuck E. Cheese. We're going to the hospital, Michael.
Do the placemats count?
No, it has.
like
I mean,
Applebee's?
okay, yeah. Like, but like, if no, like, it has to be requested. Like, it can't. I
Wow.
mean,
Can't already be
it'll
there on the
it'll
table.
be there. Like, and if the idea like so happens to come to you and you're like, I'm gonna beat your ass in tic tac toe. I'm gonna be like, no,
Okay.
you're not. You know, but
What
like,
if this was
I
a
just,
thing where he brought his own
Oh God,
color? Is that an in?
impregnate me now.
I gotta go buy some books.
What if he just dropped you off at the dollar store and said,
Hurry
I'll
up,
pick you
Toys
up
R
at
Us
4?
is closed.
Yeah.
God, I love Dollar Tree.
Yeah.
I love
That would be
Dollar
the ideal
Tree.
date. Just drop
No,
her
but
off
like,
at Dollar
but
Tree,
like, is
pick
he
her up
gonna-
at 4.
Is he gonna give me the money to spend while I'm there?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, I'll give you
okay. That wasn't
$3.
Here is
clarified.
$3.75. Go crazy.
I mean, but
Wait,
now
how old are you again?
24. But I was just gonna say, but like I was just talking to this guy the other day, and
He dropped you off at daycare.
no, you asshole. Actually, I think he might be younger than me. I don't even really know. Like,
So you picked him up at daycare.
So I actually know. Like, I saw him at Lava that Thursday that I like had a brief blackout. So, I guess I like added him on Snapchat or whatever. Somehow he ended up with my Snapchat, and then
Hopefully that's not the only thing you ended
Somehow.
up with.
I swear to God, Snapchat is for sinners. Like, definitely, like, Snapchat is definitely for, like, cheaters, sinners, and anybody who is not
I
doing
disagree
what they're
because there's
supposed
no
to.
evidence.
I like to put in the profiles of my dick pics.
I get
the little filters.
Honestly, get better luck on Snapchat than I do on Tinder.
Yeah, because the
Yeah.
evidence is gone. Like,
I
there's
love how
no
everything disappears.
proof.
Yeah.
Although that is entirely not accurate
Not
because
true.
screenshots still exist and you can
Right.
save the chats.
But this is
But
the
you
thing,
know
though.
when somebody's screenshotting it.
Well,
that's
yeah,
it.
but that doesn't mean that they're not taking their friend's phone to take the picture.
But here's the thing:
Doesn't matter.
Technology is amazing.
if you know they take a screenshot,
I have no idea what
like
they're
you might
talking
get
about.
pissed off and say, "No, we're done." No
Okay,
more
but like if
photos."
I take the screenshot and I let you know, like, okay, yeah, like now, like Snapchat's gonna tell you. But if I take your phone and I take a picture of my phone
Wow.
with theirs, which is a relevant thing, like this is something that actually
You're getting
happens.
way too
yeah,
complicated.
this is
No,
getting deep.
This is a real problem.
That's why I don't get on Snapchat.
This is why I don't do anything on social media that I don't want anyone to know, because whether it's private or not, like I'm not like no, unless I totally trust you, which I don't trust anybody. So like they're just
That's
that
why I
argument.
just ahead of time I put all of my dick pics on a Stanley. I'm like, you know what? Forget
I'm
about it.
a
Don't do it.
like when it comes to that stuff, I'm a very private person, and I let them know like beforehand like what's gonna go down. If you're uncomfortable with it, we don't
Yeah.
have to. If I can screenshot, like
the
you
ground
know,
rules.
Pileggi, can
Because-
we back
No,
up a little
I
bit?
think
though?
I think
really
if I
nice
send
of you.
you if I
Thank
send
you.
you something on like Facebook Messenger or if I send it directly to your phone, like okay, I have the trust in you that you're not going to do something with it, and because that's it, it's permanent. But if I send it to you on Snapchat, I'm making that shit 2 seconds long so that you can't do anything about it.
Pileggi, I got
Can't
a
you
question
save
for
stuff?
you
what's up,
though.
buddy?
You can save things on Snapchat, can't you?
It depends though. Like with if you're
It's all
watching
in the
somebody
cloud.
else's and if you're watching something from like somebody else's like story, for example, you can send that to someone else on their Snapchat. That'll be available for the duration that it's available on the original posting. But screenshots are obviously permanent if you can get them. Sometimes they're not so. Oh, speak of the devil.
She's actually one of
Pileggi.
the
You just got a Snapchat, right?
What's up?
Is it a dick pic?
Your Snapchat's someone's typing.
Snapchat, yeah, she just got a Snapchat.
Pileggi,
What's up?
you
I
said
really hope that he didn't
Hang
hear
on.
what I just said.
time
Oh,
out.
shit.
I probably did. You
Well,
said
you were now
you said
single.
you do better on.
I've been single.
Time out. Hang on. Ask you questions. Everybody, calm down for a second.
Sorry.
You said that you do better on Snapchat than you do on Tinder.
Yeah.
How is that possible?
Well, I'll share it like on my Instagram. Other people, friends of friends, will add it. You know, friends I have from Herkimer College that I still stay in contact with. So it could be people I know, some people I don't know. I'll tweet it sometimes, so I just get random people adding and
Gotcha.
have a
Okay.
conversation back and forth. You know,
All right.
filter it out.
But you've done well on Tinder too, right?
I've done well on Tinder, but
Yeah.
like recently, because I know some of the girls, Snapchat's been more of my speed.
How pathetic is that I live vicariously through Pileggi?
It's not that
It
pathetic.
is
He's
very
a busy
sad.
guy. He's a
He
busy
is.
guy.
Listen,
yes.
I
Tinder's
love
all
you, Pileggi,
spam
you know
now
that.
anyway.
I try to treat women because I don't want to get treated badly. I wouldn't want to get my shit blown up. So I try to be like that same nice, you know. I love my dick, but don't post it on. My mother's on Facebook. God bless her. Don't, please. You know what I mean?
Just like we couldn't post any pictures of us drinking on Facebook.
Oh, I
Oh
remember
my
that.
goodness.
My
We're
grandmother
obsessed
saw
over
it.
that.
I would have been dead. Yeah, I was obsessed
any
with that.
party.
Don't take. I can't have a beer in my
Very
hand.
wholesome young man you are.
Why, your grandmother was on Facebook?
No, but someone definitely would have showed her. But now I don't give a shit.
See, it's
Yeah,
funny
see,
because
this is
we've
exactly
grown up.
why
She can't-
I
yeah,
just
well,
keep
yeah.
a lot of
You're
things
so
private.
easy to blackmail. God, you're so easy to blackmail. Oh my God.
for a while there wasn't a picture of me without a beer in my hand.
Yeah,
on
exactly.
Facebook.
Same. Like I just feel like I'm such a professional alcoholic at this point.
there's
It's
nothing
just,
Actually,
like,
Mike,
it
think
doesn't
about
even
it.
matter
My
anymore.
my dad's side of the
Cheers.
family were like strict Christian
Yeah.
rules.
That's why you got to give up Catholicism for
Yeah.
Lent.
Right.
Just fuck up everybody in your family. When they ask you what you give up for Lent, just say Catholicism, end of story.
Now it doesn't matter.
you go.
but my grandmother can never see me do stand up.
See, I
she'll
always
never
said
cook for me.
I gave
again.
up stupid religious traditions for Lent.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
Well,
You're
they
not
change the
strangled
rules
with
all the time
anything.
anyway.
Yeah, whatever.
Anyway, so
Anyway.
the Bronx Tale.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness! Yeah, yeah. As we were saying
I wanna
about
hear him sing.
45 minutes ago.
You know me so well.
And our guest.
I do want to ask Anthony,
Yeah.
when's the next time you're performing? You got
Next
some dates you want to plug?
Yeah, next public performance is actually end of May.
End of
I got
May.
a lot of private parties and stuff coming up the next couple weeks.
Is that like your thing? You like to do like corporate parties? And
Yeah,
stuff
I
like
do
that?
weddings, anything, really.
Yeah.
pretty much.
Orgies.
And
Oh
how,
yeah,
The bachelorettes.
definitely.
If
Orgies
fun.
all day.
if people want to hire you for a performance, how do they get in touch with
Yeah,
you?
you can reach me through Facebook, Anthony Labarbera Music, Twitter too, although I don't check it that much.
Yeah.
And then pretty much, just check me out as a show, but primarily Facebook is the best way to find me. Yep.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Awesome. You got to hear my man sing.
I thought he was gonna
He does.
sing today.
Now, what was the show
I
you
was
did?
waiting
At,
for
Yeah.
that.
What was the show you did at the Stanley? Was it
That was,
just before the Billy Joel thing? Is
Yeah.
that what it was?
Oh no, that was the Elvis.
Oh, the Elvis.
The Elvis
that's right.
show. Yeah.
He did a Frank Sinatra tribute. Where He did a couple songs.
Which you do
Nice.
Elvis too, or no?
Yes.
You do.
Yeah,
Any-
I mean, I
any
didn't do
Joel?
it that night. They had some guy from Vegas come in.
Do you do like
Billy
a whole,
Joel? Yeah.
All 80s, Joel?
All 80s Joel. Listen, motherfucker, we only do 80s.
Told you, motherfucker.
In fact, that's always our running thing. We always go, we only do 80s Joel.
We only do 80s. That's fucking hilarious.
Oh, it's so great.
That was such a funny scene.
Such a great scene.
Told you, only 80s, Joel.
80s Joel.
Now, do you do like,
That's
like a
hilarious.
whole Billy Joel set, a whole Elvis set, or do you just do a couple songs?
I do a couple songs. I do, a mixture of 70s, 80s. And then pretty much I kind of look at the crowd. I can do, it's easier for me to do it right on the fly. So I can pretty much just kind of look at the crowd. If it's an older crowd, I'll do, 50s and 60s and then take requests and all that stuff.
But
So
you get the vibe from the crowd, correct?
yeah.
See?
Which
Tell
is
this
the
to Some of
best.
the DJs in Utica, please. Please.
Well,
Yeah,
you
I
have to.
concur.
You're-
I definitely agree. I
You do.
definitely
You
agree.
gotta-
How do they not know it by now?
I hear you.
When you see people dancing,
I mean,
don't cut the song short.
Right.
Don't do it.
Right.
Don't do it when they're vibing.
Yeah.
So wait, do you do pour some sugar on me too?
no, God, no. Oh, God. Although that would be a cool one to do. I wouldn't
Only
mind doing that.
80s
What
leopard.
80s?
Living on a prayer.
80s leopard.
I want. What music are you listening to though? When you were driving here, what were you listening
Oh
to?
shit! I was listening to classic vinyl, Zeppelin.
Zeppelin.
Yeah,
man.
Dazed and Confused.
Yes. First album.
Yeah.
I can tell you
I
one
mean-
song that we listened to a lot was Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah, that's
Classic.
Queen.
Classic.
classic.
Do you guys have your Wayne's World moment
We
together?
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly,
we
yeah,
do.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was listening to Queen this morning. I'm like, oh, Tony.
Do
Every
you-
time we were.
Yeah.
in
Do
the
you
car.
sing Queen?
Yeah, I do a crazy little thing called Love and Fat Bottom Girls.
Ah,
Yeah.
Wow, Fat
Nice.
Yeah, that's those two are like, that's one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Both.
There's the voice.
I think you could go like "We Are the Champion" or something like that. You know,
I try to
mix it up.
mix it up, not do the ones that have been beaten
How many songs in
up
your
there.
arsenal?
a lot.
Yeah.
And the best thing, I try to not read lyrics when I'm performing.
Yeah.
No, I want to connect. Be one-on-one with the audience. I mean, I got a wireless mic, so I go right out and pretty much just make it a
I gotta
show.
go to this dude's
So
show.
yeah,
you have to.
yeah,
man. He's-
definitely. Yeah, like I said, the next one is at Valley View on the deck for Cans and Clams.
What is
Oh,
Valley
Oh, wow, I'm
View?
always
Yeah.
there.
Yep.
Cool, man. That's
What is Valley
Right,
View?
The golf course.
Golf
Golf
course
course
right up the
up
street
on the
here.
Parkway.
Valley View Golf
Oh,
Course.
see, so golfing is an old sport.
Mike, you only golfed with me a couple times.
Yeah, because it was too hot. I remember
hot.
we
I'll
went
golf
out.
with you. I love golf.
Do you really?
Yeah, I go all the time.
I like to golf
Yeah.
too.
I'm
I'm,
an
just-
addict.
I'm not any good at it.
I do want to say, though, and I'm not blowing smoke up the kid's ass, but the kid, he's phenomenal. He really is. He's got pipes. He's got golden pipes.
Part of the reason why I came today, not just to look for you, because they made me think that you were wandering around the streets, and I'm a nice guy, by the way.
Tommy, God bless you, buddy.
We did make it
They
sound
said
like you were wandering around.
Pileggi's just wandering the streets
He was.
by himself in
That's
East
so
Utica,
nice.
and I said, I can't do that to a fucking kid from Herkimer. And I was out and about anyway. But they said that LaBarbera was going to be here, and you were going to sing, and he fucking lied to me.
I mean, I could do something a cappella.
Yeah, I think you should. I think you should
we
go
should.
acapella.
I think that's something.
There is stuff on YouTube.
Pick something
too.
classy,
I don't know if you can play it over the
Do
air.
you have a YouTube channel?
Oh, there you go. That'd be perfect.
Yep.
And what's it under? What can people? Where
Just
can they find it?
Type it under Anthony Labarbera.
Oh. Anthony Labarbera.
Yeah. Yep. Right at Anthony Labarbera.
How about give us the beginning acapella of Fat Bottom Girls?
Oof.
She's just
I could do the Sinatra stuff though too.
Yeah.
I don't know. I could.
Yeah, give us.
Give us
Don't
some.
give him the
I
hardest
know.
thing.
Well, no. I mean, you know.
He doesn't want you to walk into Freddie Mercury. Let him do fucking Sinatra.
Which one
No,
by
that's
Sinatra?
too
do you
hard.
Summer
like?
Winds. It's the summer.
Oh,
time.
got it.
Yeah.
I did that one at Stanley
You
too.
could probably do it blindfolded and
Yeah.
probably
Alright.
do it with a muzzle on if you wanted to.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Go ahead.
All right. The summer wind came blowing in from across the sea.
Just like dinner time.
It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me. All summer long, we'd sing a song, and then we strolled that golden sand. Two sweethearts and the summer wind.
Nice, buddy.
Yeah.
Hey, yes.
Yeah.
I know where I'm taking my mother and my grandmother.
Yes,
Now, if
I am
one
yes,
of
the
taking
those
average
Absolutely.
age of my audience is
For
deceased.
sure.
My mom would love you.
Yeah, I'm telling you. My mom would be like, "Where's
Absolutely.
he playing?"
I just want to pinch his cheeks.
Oh, I get that a lot, too.
You can book him. You can actually book him for your one night stands. He'll sit in the
Oh
corner,
my gosh.
sing to you while you're
That's a
making love.
great idea. I'm sure
Serenade
his
the-
wife
So I
loves
feel like that would be a very profitable business.
Yeah.
You know?
Although I do see a parody coming up, Pledgy. We got to hook up.
Telling you.
We're gonna get.
Now I want to take the phone booth just to go. You know how much pussy he would get if we took him like to the 50s?
All right, so funny
Oh my
thing.
gosh.
Yeah.
I was playing.
Let him be your manager, dude.
was playing the Celtic harp, and it was in one of the bands I was in, and first set, and this two girls walking down, and of course I thought of you because I'm like, oh, if Mike was here, you'd be.
Aw,
Anyways.
what a bromance that
No,
is, though.
you know how many times have I been his wingman?
You two are cute.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
So
important to have a wingman.
so they walk down and they're like this mid-set, mid-song. She comes up to me. She goes, "Can you put my number in my friend's phone?" Yeah, sure.
797-6111.
That is beautiful.
I'd have been like,
It's just
1-800,
like random
go
moments
fuck
you
yourself.
get. You know, it's like,
You know,
Can't you see him doing something?
huh?
No, that's what you got to tell her. Can't you see him
Yeah,
doing something?
yeah. Well,
I'm
yeah. It was
busy.
like multitasking.
Excuse me, miss. Can you wait? Can you do it your fucking self?
Oh, it's
the
fucking.
thing is with me and Tony
hilarious.
is like we'll go a while for not talking, but like as soon as we do, we'll pick right back up.
Yeah.
And I was in the city doing stand up. This was when was it? September, October-ish? Yeah.
September, yeah.
So went to the Comedy Cellar, didn't perform or anything, just having dinner there. And we're leaving the Comedy Cellar. I get a call from him. It's 1 a.m. He's like, Mike. I'm like, Tony, what are you doing, man? He's like, I'm in New York City right now. I'm like, yeah, so am I. He's like, no, you're not.
Oh my
I'm like,
gosh.
yes, I am. He's like, dude, I just went to see SNL. He's like, I just got in. I'm like, what?
Random moment.
I'm like, where are you? He's like, I'm at a bar next to the Comedy Cellar. So turned around, went back. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And was in a standby line and went to see Ryan Gosling and Emma Stone.
Totally not
Saturday Night
planned.
Live.
Oh my goodness.
Totally
yes.
not planned. Yeah, we were in standby.
That's amazing.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
we just went to NBC, the gift shop, and my cousin's wife comes, they got a standby line for SNL, and we waited like 3 hours and got in. It was season premiere.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was, and
See, this
Jay-Z
is
was
exactly
there.
why I fucking
mean,
love the city. This is exactly
Random.
why I miss
That was a late
home.
night.
I have a
That was
good,
a great
I have a
night.
good
It
Saranac
was a great
Thursday
night.
story.
Oh, I can't.
This happens to me on multiple Saranac Thursdays.
Okay.
I always catch the drunk group of girls that are blazing fucking hot.
Woo girls.
And they're like, come here.
Yes,
I'm
woo
already,
girls.
I'm like, they're like, no, come here. I'm like, all right, okay.
Yeah.
I'm all tanned up and dressed up. I'm like, okay. Finally. Walk over to them. They're like, could you take our picture?
Yep.
And you think I would stop falling for it.
Yeah, right.
But every time I see hot.
No, yeah.
Mike,
You are a typical man. There is nothing wrong
Now
with
I
that.
just start saying no. I'm
no,
like,
no,
absolutely fucking
no,
not.
because at the end of the day, you are missing out on
what do
opportunities.
you
When
got,
you
Tony?
need to say no is when they ask you to take the picture. Now,
as I said.
now, if
Absolutely
you
not.
were a smart man, what
Hold
you
that
would do
thought.
is continue to say
No.
yes, because all you have to do is take that picture and send it to yourself. And it
For
takes
what? My masturbation privileges?
for your spank bank and for
Already have it
bragging
there.
for bragging privileges, because you can come up with whatever story you want at that point.
That's true.
It's a little
At
creepy.
any
That
point
is
in
It is
time.
creepy, but
That's very
Now,
creepy. But
I am creepy. I work for KO Industrial. I think I'm as creepy as it gets.
we love
Tony,
Josh.
what were you gonna say?
Yes, no,
So yes,
same,
hang on.
same.
Before we got a few minutes left, then we got to get the hell out of here. But one more time, plug your dates that you have coming up. I know you have a few dates coming
Yeah,
up.
so
Plug
the
those.
next, hold on.
So
let me
like
pull up
Tuesday
my-
it's gonna be Ashley. Wednesday it's Linda.
He's married.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, those days are over. Okay, so the next public date is Wednesday, May 30th at Valley View, 6 to 9:30. Cans and Clams, that's the next public date.
Very cool.
And then over the summertime, I'll be at all the Italian feasts. Gotta love those. I'm on the Italian feast circuit.
Yeah,
that's
nice.
awesome.
That's awesome.
That's
great.
great. Good
we can
stuff.
find you at Mount Carmel.
There's not a
Yep.
better circuit you could
See,
play.
I would expect you
you
to
wait
wait
a
a little bit more.
minute?
You know, like, manja,
Oh,
you gotta
believe
eat.
me, I get it enough. Oof.
I did a post on the disruption.
Oh, yeah, about time.
I'm
I've
sorry,
been trying to
buddy.
get you to do it the
I-
whole time.
I know.
here.
I'm really sorry. This is me.
This is like
posting on
the
disruption.
closing credits now.
Mike Pileggi.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Gotta love Mike.
I've already posted multiple times throughout this broadcast.
Winding down.
So,
That was complete vanity.
Anthony, we're definitely going to come check you out. And if,
Yeah,
we,
definitely.
if we have any events, we should keep him in the loop and have
Yeah,
him come do some events
I think
with
he
us.
needs to come in again when we have the bar set up and he
Yeah.
can, like, get a little martini glass and sing a little, you know.
Definitely.
And it's a variety for everybody. So, I mean, if you
We'll
think
get you
it's just...
back in when it's a little more calmer for you.
Oh,
too.
anytime. I love the show. Thanks for having me on.
Oh, thanks for coming in, man.
Appreciate it.
Thanks for coming and keep doing your thing, man.
Definitely.
Keep doing your thing. And Deanna, thank you for coming in, too.
Oh my God, thank
I
you
think
for having me. I've had a blast.
Thanks
I've
for
loved it.
making the show go off the rails.
Yes,
Which-
always,
you-
at any point in time.
Now we know who to call when we
Yes.
want the show to go off the rails.
Definitely.
And drama, I don't even know what you're doing here.
Dude.
I'm
Yeah.
kidding.
He came to save my
I
life.
was coming because I love Pileggi.
No, I'm
That was
sorry.
good to hear from
Did you see
John.
that,
I love you,
Pileggi?
Tommy.
How was the show
Pileggi.
today, Tommy? I didn't get
That's
to
so
see.
sweet.
My show was
That's really
very,
sweet.
very entertaining today. There was a lot of skits, a lot
Yeah?
of comedy skits today.
Yep.
I was doing a lot of impressions. So
Yep.
we went off the rails on Back Talk, too.
Yes.
Nice.
We
A
did.
lot of President Trump impressions.
I feel like there's definitely a lot of fun to be had when the rails get, derailed.
I think
know?
once in a while
'Cause
you
then-
got to go off the rails.
Yeah, I mean, you
Yeah.
gotta get outside of your comfort zone.
And
you
let's
gotta
be
go
honest,
off a little
there's
bit.
not too many times that we don't go off the rails here.
Yeah.
Well, we've been
All the
pretty,
time.
It's
but we
pretty
never
much
we haven't
what
gone
do.
off the rails like
There
this
is
in
no
a
such
little
thing
while.
as a script or organization. We just do what we want.
And I'd like to apologize to all the sponsors today.
But yeah, man, we're going to take the family to check this guy out.
Oh,
Yeah,
absolutely. Especially if you're
Sure.
doing the feast
Sure.
circuit.
Absolutely.
Because
Yeah.
I frequent
Yep.
all the feasts. You got to get the pizza free and the chichi beans. and
Absolutely.
You know,
Pizza
I
Freet's the best part.
St. Anthony
The
feast.
Valley
Mount
View
Carmel
venue
feast.
is great venue.
Awesome. Last year I played there and it was just mobbed. It was
So did I
great,
end up
great,
getting any of
great
these new
food.
friends to take me to
Yep.
these wonderful places?
No,
in
you
Utica?
scared them. You actually
It's-
scared them.
I scare a lot of people.
I'll do it.
You would be
I'll do it.
surprised.
That'll be
You'd
your first
Clams,
Yeah.
outside
That'll be our
bar.
first
Yeah.
date.
Be our first
Can you-
date.
can
We'll
you-
talk
can you
off
bring
break.
coloring
What was
books.
your name again?
It
I'm
doesn't
just
matter.
kidding.
It doesn't matter.
Somebody just checked and they said when they get out, they'll take you out.
There you go.
We got.
I'm not scared of
It's-
anybody who's been in prison,
There you
so
go.
no worries.
Right, because
Thank
you
God.
just joined them anyways.
Not
so.
the first time.
All right, we're getting out of here, but before we do, we got to give some love and respect out to Priceless Inspection. A good quality home inspection is
Priceless.
That's right.
Priceless.
Josh Amodio, call him today, 315-525-8725 for your next home inspection. Josh been doing it for years. He knows that a good quality home inspection is
Priceless.
Thank you, Chicken. 315-525-8725. And stop down to the showroom at 5046. I'm dyslexic today.
Twice.
It's 5046 Commercial Drive in Yorkville, and see why it's easy to do business with Steve Ponte Volkswagen. Hit him up on the net, stevepontevolkswagen.net. And when you need legal help quick,
You better call Nick.
she was right there. I like
you
that.
go.
Little ad-libbing. Call attorney Nick Pasalacqua and his team at Associates right now if you need legal help quick.
You better,
better
call
call
Nick.
Nick.
315-500-NICK. Hit him up today or hit him up online at cnytriallaw.com. Need legal help quick.
You better call Nick.
I like it. We're going to keep her around for some vocal stuff. So.
Thank God, because
Yeah.
I have nothing better to do.
You got nothing else better to do. We got to find you restaurants to go to, too. And,
Yes, restaurants, and I just general experiences would be fantastic.
Yeah, it'd be a good time. Anthony, thanks for stopping in.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate
Pileggi,
it.
thank you for not doing what you're supposed to do today. Drama, Deanna, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow, who's coming? I don't even know who's coming on tomorrow. I'm so off the rails today. I have no idea.
Ease Beats and Bizz later tonight.
Ease Beats and Bizz.
Ooh.
10
I
o'clock,
like
8
that.
o'clock, 8 to 10. See you
That
then.
was some really nice tongue action right there.
I got some tongue action. We'll see you later.
I love how Z apologized to our sponsors. He's like,
You know what
I
the hell
got
you're
some
listening
tongue
to?
action for ya.
It's EC Radio.
We are a generation of lost masculinity, and we got to start getting it back. No matter if you're straight or gay, no matter if you stick it in the front or you stick it in the rear. For the love of our sons, we've got to stick it in there like a man.
The Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley was born when 3 top producing agents with over 25 years of combined experience selling real estate joined forces to take real estate to the next level. We practice with honesty, integrity, and the knowledge to help make the buying and selling process easy and stress-free for all of our clients. We pledge to always make our clients our top priority from start to finish and even after the house is closed. We will always be a valued resource for information and assistance for our buyers and sellers. Our customers over the years have become not only past clients, but great friends. As we join hands together as the Property Sisters of the Mohawk Valley, we look forward to serving our clients and our community and making a positive difference. You can reach us at 315-601-9630 for all of your real estate needs.
When it's your hard-earned money on the line that you are investing into a home, it makes sense to choose a proven professional to assist you in making one of the biggest investments you may ever make. Josh's dedication of over 20 years to the home construction industry allows him to bring knowledge and experience to your doorstep. That means you can feel confident and comfortable with his service to you. Past clients love his attention to detail and thorough written reports. By allowing Priceless Inspections to help you make a well-informed decision concerning your property, you will find that a quality inspection is priceless. Follow Priceless Inspections on Facebook or call 315-525-8725.
Hi, this is attorney Nick Pasalacqua. The team of attorneys I have assembled at Pasalacqua & Associates has been carefully hand-picked to include the best trial attorneys in the particular areas of the law that we practice. Have you been charged with DWI or any other crime? Members of our team include former assistant district attorneys, now fighting to protect your rights 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have you or someone you love been seriously injured in a motor vehicle accident? Members of the team at Pasalacqua & Associates include former insurance defense attorneys, now fighting to ensure that you get every penny you're entitled to. If you need legal help quick, don't waste your time or money calling anyone else. Remember, for legal help quick, you better call Nick and the team at Pasalacqua & Associates. 315-500-NICK or 315-500-6425 or visit cnytriallaw.com today.